And I am back. That should have been a quick little transition. And I got the Demon Slayer costume done. Didn't take a whole lot of work in the background. Okay. I can close OBS here. Put my browser back up. There, it's seamless. It's pretty simple. Then I can go email this to Mexicano. Let's see. Where is that? There we go. Let's take a look at this. Display. Here we go. Shoulders have some issues. There's like some caving in of the shoulders, I think. For the most part, it's good though. That was a lot of fun. The playthrough was rough, but I think we made the best of it. Thanks everyone in chat saying hi.
But the React style stuff for some reason does. So every single
Let me grab
week,
something to eat real quick.
Okay. Every week when I upload, everything gets flagged and I get no ads on it. Now here's the thing. Once something gets flagged for the monetization, you can reapply and say, no, I think this is a mistake. And YouTube will review it. And guess what? I'm not kidding you. Every single time that I dispute it, I get ads on the videos. But the problem is YouTube drags their feet with this process. So I'll do my React show on Sunday, upload 2 parts, immediately demonetized. Okay, flag them. Let's get those reviewed. They won't be reviewed till like Friday of that week, when everyone who wanted to see them already watched them. So now by the time that they get flagged or unflagged and they get ads, all the views are in and I'm going to make nothing on. I'll make like a penny over the next year on the video. So that's the problem right now with React style content, okay? It's fun to do. It's interesting. It's good variety, by the way. I like doing it because it breaks up the monotony of just gameplay. But it's not viable when it comes to making money as a source when you're talking about like ad revenue or views, all right? So when it comes to the React channel, my actual income that I make from that channel comes from mostly people supporting the streams. And that means things like super chats and super stickers during the streams, memberships and gifted memberships to the channel, and tips during the streams. That's really how I make the majority of income on that channel, okay? Now, it's not a ton.
We got a tweet.
Amount, it's a supplemental amount. It's worth the time to do, say, the 1 show a week, and every once in a while do a special event. And every time I do a special event, I see a spike. Every single time. And just in the last month, I did the Machinima special React event, the Dark Side of Machinima, where I talked about my history with Machinima, and I also reacted to the June the King Machinima documentary. And then I just did my 15th anniversary event. And every time I do those, you see a nice spike in income. I'm like, oh, that's good. The problem is I can't just sit over there doing React content all day. I'm a gamer at heart, and you guys know that.
No.
So that's kind of like my side thing, my side project. It's nice when I have stuff to do over there, but I also don't want to put too much time towards that when there's so many games and things going on. And right now, we're in the midst of a ton of games. Way more games are on the horizon. So really, the React stuff has to kind of be the back burner stuff. So the reason I'm bringing this up is because I really like the React channel. It's fun. It's good variety.
What is this? DSP makes a joke about a viewer's depression, tells him E-Honda is the real depression. What is up, everyone?
What is up, everybody? It's your boy Kenny back again with another video. And big ups to Mad Max.
Poll for the next costume.
One of my watchers who takes in the content. He left me a nice little comment making me aware of a little segment from Phil's stream yesterday, from his Street Fighter stream, that I didn't catch. And apparently I don't think anyone else caught. So apparently Phil was streaming Street Fighter last night, trying to level up E-Honda the Master. And then someone dropped a super chat, and I mean, if you listen to the super chat, it sounded kind of sad. The guy sounded like he was trying to reach out, and he seemed to be depressed and having some issues. And of course, instead of Phil trying to talk to the person and see what's going on or try to make them feel better, Phil needs to make a joke out of this person's depression. Just your typical Phil there. So let's watch the clip and we'll talk about it a little bit more.
God damn. Thank you to True Wiz for a super chat. I'm drunk, I'm eating burgers, I'm depressed. God bless you. Well, don't be depressed. Do your best to not be depressed. Don't be depressed. You're not trying to grind with Honda to master in fucking Street Fighter 6. So you shouldn't be depressed
What?
at all.
That's something that he said that if people say, then like telling someone who's depressed will stop being depressed. Like I thought him and Kat had like a mini discussion on the couch where they're like, well, if someone just tells you to stop being depressed, then you shouldn't listen to them. You should distance yourself from that. Wow.
This is true depression, trying to win with this fucking character when every top tier character has the drop on this guy. Seriously. Jade, I have no idea when we're playing World Tour next.
So apparently, no one is allowed to be depressed. The only valid reason you have to be depressed is if you're trying to level up a character, a mid-tier character in Street Fighter. That's right. That is the only time you're allowed to be depressed in Phil's world. Now, I know he was probably just trying to make a joke, but it's in poor taste, Phil. It really is. There is an epidemic going on in this country and this world, mental health epidemic, which really got triggered, got pretty bad after COVID, especially in our younger population. And, depression is a very sensitive subject, Phil. It's something that you shouldn't toy with. It's something you really shouldn't make fun of. It's something you shouldn't make light of. And as a influencer in your small little circle, you have a right to, or you have a, not a right, you have a obligation to take some of those things a little more seriously and not just joke about something like this. What if this guy would have been, God forbid, suicidal? Now, I'm not saying this is Phil's fault or Phil's responsibility, but again, those periods in your life when you encounter people and that may just need a word of encouragement or just some type of upliftment or something, regardless of what it is. Even if the guy was maybe not depressed and maybe he was just drunk, who knows? Those opportunities that you get to kind of reach out and try to be, try to show some humanity and compassion, says a lot about a person. And the mere fact that Phil would just blatantly disregard this person and essentially just say, you have nothing to gripe about. Look at me struggling. Look at a 41-year-old man, with no job. All he does is play video games every day, makes over $100K a year, right? Lives in a gated community. I'm the one that deserves to be depressed. I'm the one that suffers. I'm the one that's supposed to be the king of suffering, not you. This just reminds me of the time when War Dog went on Phil's stream after Leanna left. And, of course, Phil was complaining and moaning.
I was talking.
He couldn't make his own food. And he was depressed, and he took a stream off because he was just so depressed.
Let me get some skip juice here, but I wanted to bring this up because him and Kat did actually talk about depression, and it's pretty easy to find. All I have to do is go to PicPicGo, put in the video title Cat, and put in the keyword depression, and you can see that he talked about it a hell of a lot.
Tackling depression, it is such a hot button and issue these days. I recall you talking about it in a pre-stream and said that you didn't have depression anymore. No, that's not true. Never did I say I don't have depression anymore. What it is depression is something that it comes and goes. You may be having a great day, and then all of a sudden, wham, you'll get hit by it out of nowhere. And even though there's absolutely no reason to feel bad, you'll feel like shit. So in particular, probably I wasn't depressed that day is probably what I was saying. So, but no, depression does not permanently go away. At least in my experience, it's never going away.
No.
So, Jake Kramer Charity says, blink twice if you need.
Blink twice if you need help. Here we go.
Shouldn't be afraid, and people with depression should simply surround themselves with happy feelings. She's one of the reasons I quit my job. Carmen, if you're reading this, go fuck yourself. Wow. I mean, that's pretty silly because at least I could tell you as someone, like I said, who has a fear of heights, it's not a logical fear. It's not like, I look down and I'm like, oh no, I'm going to fall. Like I remember sometimes, like for example,
remembers this lady.
I'll be up in one of those high towers.
Start talking, Kat. Say something. Stupid potato.
possible way you could fall. It's an irrational fear. It's not based on, oh
She's
no,
not allowed to talk.
if you have depression, you're just not trying hard enough.
There it is. That's a good quote. That should have been included in that video there if you're going to complain about the ESP's take on someone who's depressed. He's just like, we'll get over it, and here we go.
Thousands of followers. He's like, if you have depression, you're just not trying hard enough. You should really work harder to make your life better, because if your life was good, then you wouldn't be depressed. And people were like, what a fucking asshole.
That's a good companion clip there. Anyways, I just wanted to bring that up. What a fucking asshole. I agree, Phil. You are a fucking asshole.
Soul System and beyond. And tonight, we're in awesome optional content of Chrono Trigger, the JRPG classic from the 1990s, which I have been very much enjoying playing with.
1.5.
And we're starting to near the end, although we do have to kind of come to a decision on what side content we are and aren't going to do. Because it looks like we absolutely could be doing a lot more side content that's newer.
Turn them up a little.
Chrono Trigger, and we'll talk about that. So anyway, welcome everyone to the show. I hope I find you all well. I hope you're having a good week. I'm having a great week on streams and been really enjoying the stuff that we've been doing together, so I hope that you guys have too. Jasper Kitty is here with me this morning. I'm petting him right now as we speak, and he may probably jump up on my lap and on the chair during the course
No
of the
one
podcast.
cares.
Maybe he won't, you know. He's his own cat. He does what he wants. He has the freedom to do whatever he so wishes. Like that. See? See that? I didn't prompt him. He just decided I'm going to be part of the shot delay. That's kind of interesting, but makes sense. And a couple other updates and things to discuss today. An update a little bit on the controversy going on around Starfield, which I think is absolutely hilarious, but it won't be too much of a discussion about that. I kind of talked about it yesterday. Updates on ongoing playthroughs from yesterday. Good updates, positive updates, and that's going to allow us to now have a choice about the future of my content in Street Fighter 6. We'll talk about that in a second. And all kinds of other stuff. Another key factor that we need to start considering that I actually totally forgot about, all right? Mortal Kombat 1 is coming out on the 19th of September. Unless you buy the deluxe edition. The deluxe edition supposedly comes out on the 14th of September. Now, here's the deal about Mortal Kombat 1, all right? I'm more invested in Mortal Kombat 1 for the story, all right? The narrative, and whatever single-player content there is, okay? There is other content. Of course, it's a multiplayer fighting game. And am I interested in trying it online and playing for a little bit there? I am. But just to forewarn all of you, after having tried that beta and seeing how far inferior the netcode of Mortal Kombat 1 was in that beta to anything Street Fighter 6 has done, it makes me worrisome that I'm really going to enjoy this game online. If the connections continue to be that slow, I mean, on average, my best connection was 100 milliseconds, which is just too slow for competitive play. I'm not going to want to play this thing for very long online. You know, I could see myself messing with a couple different characters or whatever, but after having played a few sessions, I might just get like, why do I want to play this? It's so inferior to Street Fighter 6 that I'm probably not going to want to care about it, right? But the narrative, the story of NetherRealm fighting games is always great. I'm excited to see this reboot plotline. And of course, this game supposedly has a whole new single-player mode to check out with all kinds of fun unlockables and challenges and things that might be fun to watch. So, for me, I've already bought Mortal Kombat 1. I already own it, all right? But the question is it worthwhile enough that you guys might want to see me get the earlier version? Much like how I just did with Starfield. Pay a little extra, you get the earlier version. The other question is, Jasper, you have a scratch on your ear here. You gotta be careful about that. You know the sharpness of your own claws. The other thing is, I don't
Doesn't
know
have
if Mortal
claws.
Kombat actually offers an upgrade. Like, I pre-ordered the standard edition. Can I upgrade
Doesn't even
to the
have
premium
them.
edition so I can get it early? Or because I pre-ordered the standard edition, am I boned? Am I locked into that? And I can't upgrade? Because if I can't upgrade, then forget it. Then I'm not getting the premium edition. It's not even a consideration. You know, so I guess that's the real question here is what are the options? I don't know because I haven't... Say hello to the camera, Jasper Key. I
Dude,
don't know the options because I haven't looked into it detailed.
that was
But obviously, I'd like, you know...
creepy.
Man, my controller's not here. I was going to say my controller's here. We could look at it right now.
Why did you shake the cat?
You can't upgrade. You got to pay full price. I mean, if that's the
He
case,
just
fuck
he
it, I'm
just
waiting till
shook the
19.
cat
You
in
know
front
what
of the
I mean?
camera.
Seriously. But
What a fucking
if you can
weirdo.
upgrade, then it's a consideration. So if anyone wants to look into that, let me know. Well, yeah, that would suck if there's no upgrade. I mean, that's it. I mean, if my controllers. I don't know the options because I haven't. Say hello to the camera, Jasper. Keep.
Dude, he looks pissed off. That shake really pissed him off. You see his
I guess
ears?
that's the real question here: is what are the options? I don't know because I haven't. Say hello to the camera, Jasper. Keep.
Dude, let's slow that down. Bom, 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 bom.
Say hello to the camera, Jasper. Keep.
Dude, if that cat had claws, it would have scratched you right there. Look at that face.
I don't know the options.
It's a very unhappy looking cat, Phil.
Detailed. But obviously, I'd like, you know, man, my controller's not here. I was gonna say my controller's here. We could look at it right now. I wonder.
Video games.
You can't upgrade. You got to pay full price. I mean, if that's the case, fuck it,
Okay.
I'm waiting until the 19. You know what I mean? Seriously. But if you can upgrade, then it's consideration. So if anyone wants to look into that, let me know. But yeah, that would suck if there's no upgrade. I mean, that's idiotic. I mean, what would I do? How do you even cancel the pre-order on PlayStation?
Who knows?
I don't
I
know,
sure don't.
Right? Because that's the thing. Like, if all I care about is the narrative, right? Then maybe if I'm going to get it early, just play through the story, play through whatever the single player mode is, or try it out, and then do a little bit online. You know, maybe you can buy add-ons when the game actually comes out. Oh yeah. I'm definitely not buying the game twice. I mean, that'd be idiotic. Why would I need 2 licenses for the same game on the same console? Okay? Yeah, I don't know. That's really dumb, because that's what I was thinking. I was like, oh, maybe we could have Mortal Kombat 1 a little earlier and add it in as a cool story and everything. Because I'll be honest with you. I don't agree with early access to a fighting game. I just don't. I think it's incredibly stupid, because that gives 5 days early access to people who paid extra, and they'll be better than the people who didn't. Just think about that. 5 days early access to Starfield, who cares? It's a single-player narrative game. It doesn't affect anything.
What?
5 days early access to a competitive fighting game is incredibly fucking stupid. It's just a complete unbalanced, nonsensical thing to do. NetherRealm doesn't care. They just want extra money.
What?
So it's kind of annoying, because I'm thinking, oh, I want to play the, you know, the story, and if I don't play...
Hold on. So, okay, I mean, you could probably guess why this is a stupid thing to say. Just because it came out 5 days early doesn't mean that gives people an extra advantage, because they can just play it more. Just play it more. Just play more hours into it, and you'll catch up with the people who got it 5 days later. Okay, he's just trying to gatekeep because he thinks he's an influencer or some shit.
Play the story during the early access period.
You're not a gatekeeper, Phil.
And therefore, probably I'm shooting myself in the foot, and I'm not going to get as much attention on my story mode playthrough if, you know, I don't play it on the 14th. But I already bought the game to play the beta, and now I'm stuck with that version, right?
It's incredibly stupid.
You have to call
Moronic.
Sony to cancel your pre-order. Fuck that. Yeah, I'm going to call Sony and sit on
I'm
hold.
not going to call
I don't do that
anyone.
enough with other companies, right? I'm going to call Sony and sit on fucking hold to argue with them to get my pre-order canceled so I can get the other version.
Argue with them?
Oh my god.
What kind of argument? Oh my god.
It's frustrating. It's very frustrating. Why can't you just do it on the console? Oh, that's too easy. Right? Exactly. You will be on hold for an hour. You know you will be. You know you'll be sitting there. And by the way, what the fuck is the number to call? Right? You don't call Sony. There's an online bot you can talk to. Oh, really? B-Boy Cyclone, we're talking about Sony. I can't request a refund on my Microsoft account for a game I pre-ordered on PS5. You're completely wrong. Sorry. RGB says if you do that, it'll conflict with the
Okay,
release of Lies
new
of P on the
poll.
17th. Lies of P is a Game Pass game. I'm playing it when it goes on Game Pass, period. I'm definitely not paying any extra for Lies of P. So whenever Lies of P comes out, I'm getting it on Game Pass. But it's not the 14th, and it's not the 19th. So neither day, you know, if it is the 17th, it wouldn't conflict with either. So how would I go about getting this refund? Because I'm seriously considering getting the upgraded edition to get it early. How do I get the refund? Without calling and sitting on hold for a fucking hour I don't have. How can I do that? So what is it? PlayStation.com?
Figure it out.
Logging in. Or
Figure it out offline. Are you... You're kidding me, dude. We're live. And he's just sitting here in
PS
silence.
Store and refunds. I see that. Or do I go on Online Assistant? Hold on, let me see what you guys are saying.
Bruh.
So I'm logged in. There's a section for PS Store and refunds, but there's also an Online Assistant button. Do I just click the Online Assistant button and talk to that? How do I do this? What's the process? Let's do it live.
God damn it.
Because you know it's going to be sitting there for hours waiting to talk to this fucking bot. So let's get it going so we can do it during the podcast. Oh, I'm going to click on Online Assistant and see what happens. Loading.
Dead air.
First name.
You had to do this right now. You couldn't have done this at any other time. You're kidding me.
A bot is on the way. That's hilarious. It says a bot is on the way.
What's hilarious about it? Why is that hilarious? You are the worst.
Wow. So I have to
Wow.
click on refund eligibility. Let's see if you're eligible for a refund.
Well, actually,
Are you the owner of the account?
how much have you been drinking?
Are you the owner of the account or PlayStation Network that was charged?
Let's
Yes, I
say,
am. Could you tell me what type of purchase? Cancel a pre-order.
you're kidding
Has the
me.
game already been released? No, it has not.
You really
In order
need
to
it.
assist you with your pre-order cancellation, I'll transfer you to an agent. Okay.
This is a
Sounds
guy who has nothing to talk
It's
about.
working.
Let's cancel my pre-order live on stream.
Oh God. I think that's correct. They want my PlayStation Online ID, and I think that's it. We're experiencing high wait times for support agents.
Guess
Please
what?
try again later.
Wrong.
What the fuck?
Nice.
Wow.
That's what you
Please
get.
try again later. Even though I'm during the correct times you're supposed to do this. So they're kicking me out and saying, no, we won't help you.
Yep, go fuck
Yep.
yourself.
So I just keep doing this in a circle. And that, you know what that means? It means if I call, also they'll just kick me off the phone line too.
Cool.
This is a huge joke.
You are definitely a huge joke.
I'm going through the whole process and that's okay. I don't have to hide. By the way, it's a random Tuesday at 11:28 a.m. They're experiencing higher than expected volume, so they're try again later. I want you to think about that. Yeah, we're experiencing high wait times for support agents. In order to effectively assist you, try again later. Well, that's effective customer support. You're completely eligible for your refund, but we're not going to give it to you because we're busy.
I turned into a cartoon.
Hey, Sony,
I'm
fuck
gay.
you. Really,
I'm
fuck
gay.
you. That's
I'm
insanely
gay.
bad customer support, and you
I'm
should
gay.
kiss my fucking ass.
I'm gay.
Yeah,
gay.
multi-billion-dollar company. Oh, we can only hire 2 support agents, so because we're busy, no refund for you.
It's greed.
Right?
It's greed.
Fuck off. No, that really, that kind of shit gets my goat. That's one of my pet peeves. Ginormous profitable companies don't give 2 fucks about their customers. Oh, busy, just try again later. I'm within the business hours of when you say to do it. And you say I can only do it within your business hours. Oh, we're too busy, just try again later. Fuck you. Say, listen, I'm an asshole.
They don't care about you flipping off the camera in anger. I don't know if you realize this.
Shall we try it again in a half an hour? You guys want to help me remind me? I'll leave it open. You guys remind me in a half an hour. Here's what we'll do. Literally every single day between now and September 14th,
Bruh.
we will try to get a refund for Mortal Kombat 1
No one
live
wants
during
to
the
watch
Level
you
1
do
podcast.
this.
How about that?
No, that sounds like a terrible idea.
Every single day we'll do this until finally
That
we get
sounds
it. And if we
worse
don't
than
get it,
everything you're complaining
now
about.
we have public evidence that Sony refuses to refund their customers because their customer support is broken. How
Try
about that?
calling.
Yeah. Let's do it. So
What a
remind me in half
crybaby
an hour.
bitch.
Noon, please, someone remind me. Hey, Phil,
Oh,
try
please,
again.
someone
see if we
remind
can get
me.
through it, and we'll do it live, and we'll keep trying.
I hope no
Because if
one
I get the
reminds him.
refund, then I will get the better edition of the game, and then we'll play it early. Then we'll start the story on the 14th of September. I would be willing to do that. For those who are interested, I know some people are interested. They want to see me play through story mode. That's what their favorite part of the game is. A lot of people. I'd be down for that. Okay?
What a giga Karen.
See, sadly, I can't. Mr. Game Master says if they don't do it disputed. I don't put stuff on credit cards. I put it on my PayPal account. PayPal, you can't dispute something you spend. You see? It sucks. If it was on a credit card, you're right. I could have charged it back and said, fuck you. Then again, Sony has the right to refuse any kind of service if I charge them back. They could kick me out of the fucking PlayStation Network, you know, which I need to play games online, so I probably don't want to do that. You see?
They should
They
kick
got
you
my
out.
balls over the coals, as they say.
No one says that.
Anyway. All right, please remind me about a half an hour. All right, anyway. So,
No, please don't.
let's talk a little bit about how yesterday went. Yesterday was a fun day of action, okay?
Action.
Monday, first of all, we played Armored Core 6, and it went really well. We continue on in this pretty awesome game, I'll be honest with you guys. You know, I didn't know if I was going to like it or not, and I'm actually really enjoying Armored Core 6, you know, more than I thought I would, because I haven't played a mecha combat game in a very long time. It's fast-paced. The graphics are decent. The one criticism I have is the environments. They're kind of empty and barren and not that interesting. But the combat's good.
God,
The
why is this so
sound, and I like the customization of
choppy?
the mechs, and I keep changing my build. And I changed it yesterday to a really awesome build that seems to be working well and everything. So, having a good time so far, you know, in Armored Core 6.
See if that helped.
However,
No, you
I started
shut
hearing
the
some
fuck
hilarious
up, Dad!
things.
Yep,
all right,
that helped.
So I had a great stream, great progress. We ended up fighting a boss that apparently a lot of people had issue with. It's called the Sea Star. It kicked my ass the first time, but then I kind of adjusted to it and I beat it on the second try. Kept going, and we got almost through all of chapter 3.
My
We had a
very
cool
based
2v1,
audience, let's go!
AC fight.
What a punk
where
ass
two
bitch,
ACs were fighting me
effeminate
at
man.
once. And then we had
Ain't strong enough.
a special AC fight where it had one weak point. You had to hit it, and it wasn't vulnerable anywhere else. And you had to kind of focus in on that weak point. It was pretty neat. I had a good time with the game yesterday. So I finished my stream. Everything's good, right? After the fact, I
Ludwig
started seeing
World,
people
something like that,
tweet.
right? So he roll up.
Well, I guess is even who knows. And also in the comments on the videos. Oh, isn't it funny how Phil knew the optimal build for the Sea Star boss? And I'm like,
What?
how did I know
hold
the
on.
optimal build? I'm like, wait a minute.
Wait a
The
minute.
build I'm using is dual miniguns and this dual rocket launchers. And this was explained or suggested to me like 2 streams ago by someone. They had said that this was a build they were using. They really liked it. So later on in the game, if I have the ability to use it, I should try it.
So you were told
So,
what to do.
I already had one minigun. I liked it, but it was starting to run out of ammo. I bought dual miniguns. This is actually how I ended my last stream. Dual miniguns. And again, I liked it. But they kept running out of ammo. So I needed to upgrade my missiles regardless. I was using plasma missiles, and those aren't very good. They're only good for, like, stunning, but they're not very good for damage output. So I was like, I got to upgrade my missiles anyway. So, you know, I basically was going along with a suggestion of a viewer from, like, 2 different streams ago.
So
And
you were
then
handheld
I
through
used
the
it, I was
game.
like, wow, this is really good. It worked really well. Okay, I'll keep going or rolling with it for the stream. That doesn't mean I'm going to use it for the rest of the playthrough. It just means I'm going to use it for the stream or whatever.
Or
Then you get people
whatever.
complaining, oh, you see, he already knows the optimal builds. What are you talking about? It was a
You were told.
suggested build.
So you
from
were
2
told.
streams ago, and
Exactly.
I just happened to use it. I mean, I was using tons
I
of
just
builds
happened
during the
to.
playthrough so far. So I don't get what you're saying.
That
Then
you were
I start
told what to
getting
do.
comments on videos. Oh, see,
Oh.
Phil copied Asmongold because Asmongold used the dual minigun, dual missile launcher build his whole playthrough, and Phil obviously watches Asmongold and just copies everything he does. Isn't it funny? Because previously, also when he played Elden Ring, he had an Asmongold build, and I'm like, you guys gotta understand something, all right?
Wow.
I don't
You're so
watch
pissy.
other streamers.
Yes, you do.
I do not. If I ever
You
watch
literally
another
talk
streamer,
about
I'm
watching
watching them
people
a
play
game
Street Fighter.
after I've played it already. I never watch another streamer play a game ahead of me because I don't want to spoil myself ever. All right. I have not literally ever seen a moment of Asmongold playthrough. Not once. The little bit I saw was when he was talking about me while playing Diablo 4. So I just inadvertently saw him play some Diablo 4 when I was listening to what he had to say about me. And I literally paid no attention to his gameplay. I was just listening to what he had to say about me. You see?
Right.
So I didn't pay any attention to this nonsense. I don't know what you're talking about. But this is what I mean.
Sounds like you
people
do.
are always out to take anything that's going on with me and kind of
The daily
or make an excuse
Fuck the Troll
for it.
segment.
It's toxic behavior. It's incredibly disgusting.
So toxic.
cult-like toxic behavior.
So toxic.
Phil can never do well at a game. It's always because he's cheating, or because someone held his hand, or whatever.
Well, that
In
did
this
happen.
Case, it was a suggested build by a viewer 2 streams ago.
So
I remembered
you
they had mentioned
were
that,
told what to
and I was
do.
kind of working toward it. By the way, I've done other things. I've tried other builds. You know, people are now suggesting a tank build. They think that the tank build is actually the ideal build for the game, and that the tank build will help a lot with bosses, so I might try that. I also upgraded my body and my head and my arms and other things.
Upgraded my
as well
body.
yesterday. I wasn't told to do that. I'm doing things naturally you would do in the game. So, I don't get where this comes from, except,
You being told what to do?
People just want to talk shit about Phil, as usual, right? It
No.
goes exactly along in line with actually what happened on last night's late stream, which we'll talk about too. So anyway,
Another Fuck the Troll
I had a
segment
great
later
time,
on.
Armor Core 6 yesterday. It looks like we're at the end of Chapter 3. From what I'm being told, there's 5 chapters, 41 missions, but you can't do them all because certain missions are choice missions. We have to decide to do one way or the other. So I'm not sure exactly how many missions you have to play through to beat the game, but it looks like we're nearing the end of Chapter 3, and I'm about 9 hours in. Some people have said on average the game's around 20 hours long. I don't know. It seems like I might be turboing through it a little bit. Maybe I'm getting lucky. I mean, it could be because people help me with ball
Maybe
tips.
I'm just really
Maybe because I'm getting
incredibly
lucky with builds or whatever, that I'm kinda
awesomely
getting
good
lucky
at the
faster than other
game,
people.
you know?
And that's fine. I wasn't aware that there was like a measuring stick or a competition when it comes to how fast you play a single-player video game. I just wasn't aware of that. You know, I guess people love to do it with FromSoft games, but I'm just enjoying the game. I don't know what's the problem with that, right? I'm not saying, oh, I'm so much better than everybody else. When did I
You're the
say
one
that?
who went on Twitter and
You
said,
know,
I don't know
made
why
a
everyone
joke
is having a
after I beat
problem with
Balti's 'cause I
this.
was dressed like Bender. And I made a joke about beating it like Bender, and haha, I beat him and you suck because I'm just like
Beating
Bender,
it like
and I beat both of them.
Bender?
It's a joke. That's the problem, is I also can't, I'm not allowed to joke, which we're going to talk about also in a moment.
Oh my
Okay?
god, he's so butthurt. He's eternally butt blasted.
So anyway,
Do we
Armor Core
need
6
to talk
continues,
about
and I'm
this?
having a great time with it. Okay? Then on the list
Okay,
last
doesn't
night,
sound like it.
it was Street Fighter 6 ranked gameplay.
We're gonna talk
with
about that in a
E-Honda.
minute.
Now, I had just hit 5-star Diamond E Honda the last time I played with him. It has been a rough
No, the
climb.
trolls are gonna be
Unlike
like,
with Blanca,
all
where
you're
for the
doing
most
is
part,
mashing. We'll talk about that in a
I
minute.
have absolutely climbed at an accelerated pace. I've been getting win streaks. I've been doing really well. My Blanca gameplay has improved over time, and I'm adding in new strategies. I'm doing, better combos and different things. With
No,
Honda,
I don't know.
admittedly, I would say my Honda is
My-
good, but definitely not top level. The top Hondas I watch are insane. Like, the stuff they can do on reaction is nuts, and the execution they have is so good, and my execution just isn't there. My execution, I'm dropping combos all the time.
Yep.
That would win me matches and stuff. So it's been a rough climb, but I've made it. And here we are,
made it.
E-Honda,
He
on the
made it.
face of getting Master, which I never had before. The highest I had on Xbox was 3-star Diamond. Then I switched to PS5. So, I didn't know how well it was going to go.
Oh, dang,
I
who
was
won the
very
poll?
curious how well I would do last night. And I outright told you guys I didn't feel like
Was the Bernie?
I was
Did
actually
Bernadetta
going
win?
to get Master with E-Honda. I didn't think I was going to hit it.
I think
was like,
Bernie
I'm gonna
won.
Basically, I'm basically
Brr,
gonna
basically,
die a lot
brr.
and probably go on losing streaks. So I'll gain points, then lose points, then gain points, then lose points, and it's probably going to be frustrating. But I think we'll get there eventually. I told you, maybe 2 more 3 streams. So as I'm playing last night, yeah, there was a pattern. Anytime I fought a Jury just spanks Honda. All her normal stuff is moves. She can throw right through everything he does. It's insanely hard to beat her. Okay. You know what I had problems with last night?
Okay.
Jamie. I actually think Jamie beats E-Honda. I think that these Jamie players have learned a way to stay at mid-range and kind of stuff
be
all
quick.
his moves or bait his moves. And I was fighting a few Jamies who were
Check it
kicking my
out.
ass, admittedly.
It's Bernie.
But then again, I think there's other characters that aren't so good against E-Honda. So I kind of had like a mixed bag result.
We'll
I
have her
did
back
get a few
shortly.
win streaks, but then I was funny because I was getting very close to hitting Master. And then all of a sudden, losing streak again. I lost all the points I had earned. I'm like, oh, it was really like a roller coaster ride last night. It was like, yes, oh no, yes, oh shit. There were some good sets where basically I would lose the first fight close. I would win the second fight close, and then the third one would be like a nail biter, but then I would win it. So I was winning more than I was losing for sure. Okay? But it was slow. So finally we hit the time when normally I would have been quitting. And I was like, nah, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep pushing. And I even fought a couple of Master rank players. I beat a Master Dalsim very convincingly. So it's funny because someone's like,
What?
yeah, is this not evidence that a lot of people who are now hitting Master have just played the same character since the game came out, and even though they have losing records, they grinded to Master? And like, I guess so, because that Dalsim didn't know diddly dick about Honda. He got spanked, and I got tons of points for beating him.
Good for
So
you.
anyway, we finally get to the end, and by the end of the night, I stayed an extra half an hour. We had an epic set against a Jamie. I win it, and then yes, I did it. I hit Master with Honda. All right. So I was proud
No
of
one
myself. By the way,
cares.
here's the ratio. It was 40 wins, 29 losses.
No one cares. Nobody
Got him to
cares.
Master. Overall, now I have 2,605 wins, 1,689 losses for still a 61% win-loss ratio in Street Fighter 6. Still a very good win-loss ratio, which I'm happy with. That's a really good ratio. And, now, immediately people start asking, well, when are you playing Master matches? And I'm like, wait, what? Like, hold on a second. I just spent a month grinding with Blanca and Honda exclusively on PS5 to get them to Master. I had to go all the way from the bottom of Platinum to Master. And now you want more of them? Like, aren't you bored? I'm fucking bored. Like, I've only played the same characters for a month. I definitely want to play with other characters now for variety purposes. I think it would be more relaxing, more refreshing to play with a different character than the same character I just grinded with endlessly for, if you take a look at the number of matches, okay? For example, Blanca, it took me like 14 or 13 sessions to get him to Master on Xbox. It took me 5 sessions to get him to master.
Wow,
on PlayStation
that's
5.
that
So that's
sounds
huge
so
difference,
interesting.
Right? Huge increase in skill
Amazing.
level there, I would say. It actually only took me, let's see here.
Do you tell Kat about this? Hey, Kat.
4.
It took me 3, 4,
I think it took me
5
6
sessions
to get my
to get
Honda
master for
to
E
master.
Honda.
on PS5.
Cool,
Okay?
honey.
So
What a punk ass bitch.
that's a huge
man.
improvement from what I was doing, when I was learning the game versus
Man,
now.
why is that
getting
so
better.
choppy?
But I'm not saying I never want to play with them again. Absolutely. They're in Master now. Whenever I play, I have a chance to play against pro players. I have a chance to play against tons of great players and learn the
weird.
game at an even higher level. But I'm burnt out on those characters. You know what I'm saying? Like
No.
I
thought you liked this
I'm tired
game.
of playing with them for a freaking month straight. I need to give them a rest. So now what we need to do uniquely is try to figure out, what do I want to do next in the game?
Die?
And my answer is, I want to play with a character who maybe I was using, but I dropped for a while, and I want to go back to them. I mean, namely, I'm thinking Luke is a character that I did really well with zero skill and practice and even knowledge. I
I did really well with zero skill.
And I was getting wins. I was hanging with diamond ranked players with Luke. And I feel like I could do that if I play a little bit more with him and I learn the basics of Luke. I could probably do really well with Luke. So I'm thinking maybe he's my next character, or Lily. Because Lily was a character I was already doing decent with on Xbox, and I was getting better with her, and I feel like I could do better if I practice with her. So I would say Luke or Lily are the next two that I would want to check out. I'm not sure exactly who yet. I'm debating in my head, like, who do I want to go to, Luke or Lily? They're both kind of interesting characters to me.
No one cares.
Keep in mind, I've literally not played a single ranked match with either of them on PlayStation. So it'd be starting over, doing the ranked matches and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
No.
So I don't know yet. We gotta think about it, because I'm doing Street Fighter tomorrow night. Yeah, tomorrow night, my final stream of this week is Street Fighter 6. And what I likely will do is, whichever character we think about today and we determine, is it going to be Luke or Lily tomorrow, I'll probably watch some gameplay of them tonight.
I thought you didn't watch other
and then
streamers.
Do a couple casual matches just to get back into the groove, and then do my placement
Guess that
matches
was a
tomorrow
lie.
night and see how we do. In this case, if I get ranked in like platinum, I don't care. Like these are characters that I'm not good with. I need significant time to grind with them to get better. It's not like Blanca that I was already goddamn master, and the game's placings are so stupid they put me into low platinum. I mean, that was asinine and dumb and mouth-droolingly badly programmed. In this case, I don't really
Jeez.
care where they place me, because I need to practice with these characters regardless, you see?
Mouth-droolingly bad, stupid,
So,
moronic, idiotic,
let's see,
dumb. Not
what
like me, though.
happens.
I'm smart.
But let's talk about it today. By the end of today, we need to make a determination, and then tomorrow it'll either be Luke or Lily in Street Fighter 6, okay?
No one cares.
Now, what's funny about all of this is, that was last night. I had a great time. Posted up the gameplay.
and then
that
the
was it.
trolls had
Relaxing
to
with my
go
wife
and
or
ruin
whatever. It's
it.
like the end of the night, and, I decide to,
Hello.
I decide to,
Drink?
check the comments and approve comments on all my videos at the time. Okay, let's approve comments. Let's do
Let's
that.
get mad at trolls.
So I go to do it, and I
And
start seeing
the dumbest,
comments
stupidest, moronic,
on
mouth-drooling,
my video
idiotic comments
the Honda
ever.
stuff. And it's basically, you get the idiot trolls who
There
try
it
to be
is.
shitty and stupid. And then someone actually left a really nice comment. And I actually posted it both on my Twitter and on my channel page here on DSP Gaming. And I didn't screen cap it. It was pretty dumb.
Holy
I'm just gonna
cow.
kind of read it. Someone left this comment on the video where I hit master rank with Honda. He said, "Yes, sir. Hard work pays off. It's crazy how other
Hard
channels will
work.
just
Calling
post
that
your
hard
L's
work.
and your rage, but no progression or any of your wins.
'Cause no one
Congrats on getting
cares.
master rank."
Maybe you're an
To which I
asshole, and no one wants to
"Thank
show.
you for saying it," and I gave a thumbs up, and I faded the post or whatever. And this is very true.
And then I took another
Because
sip of my gin.
I am not part of the FGC. All right, I don't strive to be. All right,
Okay. Then why do you bitch about
as you
it?
guys know. All right.
All right. All right.
Because I'm not
right.
focused on Street Fighter as my primary thing. Okay.
Okay.
I don't have FGC
All right.
support. I don't have many people or any people really in the FGC. to
Yep. Nobody
follow.
likes you.
Okay. I'm a fringe guy. I'm on the edges. But if anything, what I've shown is that just what I've said over the years is absolutely true. If I commit the time and the effort to becoming good at a fighting game, I can be good at a fighting game again.
Nope. He every single time during random matchmaking he comes across.
You shut the fuck up, Dad!
Every time he comes across someone in the FGC, they push his shit in like he loses to them badly. If this were true, he would win against one of them, but not. But no, he loses against all of them. So fuck your stupid narrative. You suck, Phil. You fucking suck at Street Fighter.
And I think I've now proven that.
Uh-huh.
In Street Fighter 6, taking not one but two characters to master.
I've proven I'm
on
good.
Multiple consoles. I've shown
Multiple
that I have
consoles.
skill. Even in a modern fighting game, I'm not some scrub.
Yes,
all
you
right?
are.
And if I actually dedicated more time,
You get beaten by people who you say suck.
Yes, I can tell you right now. If I chose to sacrifice time,
If I wanted
of my
to,
private
I could be
life
good
here
if I want
travel and play
to.
Street Fighter tournaments, I would probably do well in Street Fighter tournaments. Okay?
Probably not.
The thing is, I don't want to. I've already told you guys. I
don't
have no
really wanna.
aspirations
I could be
to become
good
a
if I
pro
wanted
fighting
to, but I
player or
just
anything
don't
like
want
that. I
to.
don't. I just want to play the games
This
and
is
cover them for
pathetic.
you guys, and I want to show that
This
I
is so
still have
pathetic.
skill. So at least when I'm playing these games, there's a
I could be
reason to
good if I
listen to my
wanted to.
opinions because
That-
kinda
I
know what I'm
proved
talking
it,
about.
probably.
I mean, I was only right the entire fucking time about Street Fighter 5, and no one wanted to acknowledge it then. But now that Street Fighter 6 is out, everyone says Street Fighter 5 sucks, like I said all along. Kind of funny.
They don't say that.
Huh? Anyway.
Bleh. So anyways, trolls are
The point
dumb.
I'm making here is,
and I'm smart.
unlike other people in the FGC, I don't get a dogpiling of support or attaboys or anything. I
Yikes.
have my small group of viewers who've enjoyed watching me play Street Fighter 6 and supported it, and then I get my insanely large army of moronic cult-like trolls who only will focus on the negative.
Oh my
So if
God,
I play
dude.
Street Fighter 6 and I'm calling out bullshit like,
Rent
wow, those top
free.
players really destroy Honda. Everything they do counter hits him. Everything they do stuffs his moves. It's so hard to play with this character at a top level
So butt
and get into
blasted.
master compared to, say, Blanca, who is way easier, right? So I say
I don't
that,
know, man.
and all they do is they highlight the toxic shit. They don't highlight the fact that I went on a win streak. They don't show the moments where I'm perfectly
Yeah, it's because you're
where
an
I'm doing
asshole.
mix-ups, where I'm coming back,
because you're a
where I'm doing
dickhead.
great stuff. They won't ever highlight that stuff.
'Cause you're
They'll
a
only
piece of
highlight
shit.
The one time that I got spanked by someone, or the time when I raged and I punched my joystick because I was so pissed because 5 matches in a row a combo dropped.
You could
and it
always
cost
pay
me the
someone
match,
to
right?
like
That's what
make
they
highlight
focus on.
videos for you.
And that's what people see.
Mm-hmm.
Because people are idiots. People are gullible, moronic idiots who love drama. And anyone who focuses
Jesus.
on that shit, shame on fucking you.
No,
Because
shame
if
on
you
you.
don't know the truth of the matter because you're a lazy idiot who only watches focused drama crap, you are dumb. And you're just
Holy
part of
cow.
the fucking problem that propagates toxicity
Tell us how you
on
really
YouTube.
feel.
You don't understand that those highlights are not real.
Yes,
It's the
they
same
are.
thing that people used to do with This Is How You Don't Play.
What do you mean they're not
Only
real?
highlight the moments of weakness,
What the hell?
the moments of frailty.
They're
the
not
moments of
real?
mistake,
Hey, that's
the
okay.
dumb
I don't have
things
to
that are dumb.
hide.
But what about the entire picture? There's a big picture here, and if you don't actually look
The
at the
big picture is that
you
you're
have
a
no
cunt.
idea what the fuck you're talking about, but you still believe it's fact.
Okay.
The same thing the dumb fuck side scrollers did during their interview with me,
Uh-oh.
where all they did to research me
Uh-oh.
was listen to haters and hater videos and
Uh-oh.
hater jump. Did they watch a single piece of my real content?
Dude, they watched all the videos that you told them to watch. All the videos that you recommended they watched it. Like, so what the fuck are you talking about?
No. Did they actually talk to
No.
my fans and viewers on why you would like my content? No.
There are
Did they
no
ask
viewers who
anyone
say
the
they
truth
like
of
your
the matter,
content.
Or did they just believe every single thing that was told to them that was dramatic?
You're
And then
welcome
turn that
on.
into capitalization for personal gain over and over and over. That's what they all do on the
Dude,
internet.
he is losing
None of
it.
these
It's so
people
funny.
Are fucking smart. They're just greedy.
You're not
Let me
smart,
make
you're
drama
dumb.
content. Let me only focus on trash so that I can
Fucking
get
yikes.
clickbait views and become popular and get money on YouTube from dumb fuck people.
That's your
It's a vicious
entire
cycle
pay
that's getting
pig
worse and worse, and it's
army,
becoming all
Phil.
of YouTube
They're
now.
dumb fuck idiots.
It's fucking pathetic.
You're pathetic.
If anyone out there, if you see people doing it, those are pathetic fucking people. Really.
Yikes.
So,
So, I'm not toxic, okay? If you think I'm toxic, you're just a dumb fucking idiot.
thank you. CJ says 10 minutes.
You're
so I'm gonna try
welcome.
messaging the bot again. Thanks. I'll try again in 10 minutes. Please remind me. Thank you.
Ugh.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the good content.
So anyway, thank you to the person who sent me the nice message. Now, hilariously, this morning,
They're all LARPers,
I'm
Phil.
just on Twitter checking for news. We have a few news articles.
It's not hard work to play a video game.
Post, of course, from one of my detractor idiots
Uh-oh.
saying, I have clipped the moment where Phil told someone who says that they're suffering from depression
Big ups
that, hey, at
Duty.
least they're not playing Honda and Street Fighter.
Big
okay?
ups Duty. I guess he's
It's hilarious because
Alpha
this
Detractor, I
moronic
guess.
idiot,
a stupid
this
idiot.
mouth drooler, clipped a moment out of context on my stream, acting as if
What was the
it's
context?
something that's real. Okay? So
What?
what happened was there was someone on stream last night who
This
came by
dude
and
is
said
losing
they were
his
feeling
mind.
depressed, and they
It's a
tagged
clip
me
from
in
your
the chat.
stream,
now,
dipshit.
I'm playing ranked Street Fighter 6 with Honda trying to hit
It's not
Master.
even real.
What the fuck does that have to do with the stream? Nothing. It's a blatant attempt to derail the stream.
What? What was that?
I'm playing on stream as if it's something that's real. Okay?
What
so
was
what
that?
happened was there was someone on stream last night who came by and said that they were feeling depressed. And they tagged me in the chat. Now, I'm playing ranked Street Fighter 6 with Honda trying to hit Master. What the fuck does that have to do with the stream?
You say you have depression, and you had a whole stream talking about your depression. So you invited that. Also, who gets to decide what people are allowed to talk about in your stream? Like, they can talk about whatever they want.
Nothing. It's a blatant attempt to derail the stream.
Okay.
You're not going to come to a stream.
So why didn't you tell him that? Why didn't you say that to him at the time? Why didn't you say, that has nothing to do with my stream. Go fuck yourself, you stupid mouth-drooling moron, you idiot who is stupid and dumb and not smart, unlike me.
Street Fighter 6
No, you're like a pussy, like always. You capitulated.
ranking stream to get advice on depression. It's not going to happen. This person is obviously doing this to derail the stream to try to
Then
distract
why'd you respond?
It's a very common tactic that people do, especially when I play Street Fighter.
Oh my
They try to
God.
bring up unrelated topics and controversy and dumb shit so that Phil can get his mind
Holy
rattled
cow.
and he fucks up. It happens all the time.
Okay.
So how do I respond to it? I'll tell you how I respond to it with a joke. I'm not going to be serious about it. I said, I'm really sorry to hear you're not feeling good, right? Hopefully you feel a little better after you watch me play Street Fighter
That's
6.
not what you said.
At least you're not grinding in this game with Honda. Look how hard it is to get wins at this level with Honda. It's like a nightmare, and it would just make you feel worse, right? So it's a joke. And everyone watching the stream knows that. But these fucking morons will take a clip out of context and say, see, Phil is actually trying to give real advice on depression. What a horrible person. This is his take on depression. Hey, stupid. I have depression, you dumb fuck. I actually have it. I know what it feels like. All right?
cow.
So if I know what it is,
Dude,
do you
he's
think I'm
so
going to give bad
triggered.
advice about fucking depression? I didn't give the guy any advice. I made a joke about Street Fighter 6.
You idiot.
You're a fucking idiot.
You're an idiot, because you just gave Duty another video to upload. You just gave him yet another video, you stupid, dumb fucking retard. Holy cow.
Get fucked,
Blah.
you stupid loser.
You stupid loser.
Who thinks you know anything about anything in real fucking life. You
My
know
very
nothing.
based
You're
audience,
the
let's
epitome
go.
of a waste of life to try
Holy
to take it out
cow.
of clip or out of text context.
Holy shit, man. He's so pissed off, man. Like, what if...
I'm a low T beta cut.
What if Duty has depression? Like, come. Holy man. Oh, God. He thinks this is so insulting when it just makes him look like a fucking clown.
I'm gay, totally gay.
I don't know why the sound clips are so... Like, if I unhide it, or if I hide it and unhide it. Let's try that again.
I'm gay,
There.
I'm gay, totally gay.
See, if I hide the layer and unhide it, the popping and stuff goes away. There. It's weird. Anyways, back to the man baby crying.
And say that I said something bad about depression when I fucking have it. Get
So,
fucked, really.
you can have depression and still insult other people who have depression. I don't know, like, what is this logic he's trying to pull here? I have depression. That means telling people with depression to go fuck themselves is okay.
Really? No, really.
No, really, go fuck
yourself.
yourself. What does that mean?
You're a loser.
You're a loser.
You have no power over anyone on this planet. If you
Well, he triggered you to the point you're having a giant man baby rant, so I guess he has power over you. What in the world?
disappeared today, no one would care. That's the truth of the matter. So go make as many clips as you fucking want
He
with
will.
your loser circle. Okay.
Oh my
so
God.
that's what I mean. What all people do is they take the negative out of context.
Wow.
And they do everything they can to make you look
Okay,
bad.
Phil.
That's what happens. So what they'll do
He
is
loves what he
they'll
does.
take what I just said, that clip I just did, and they'll take it out of context. And they'll say, you see, well, why did Phil say that? Oh, it doesn't matter why he said it, but here's what he said, right? I said it because
What?
someone did something incredibly heinous. Someone did something incredibly nasty. Something
You didn't have
so
to
bad.
watch
And
it.
they do it every day, by the way. This is not just a serious situation. This is bullshit. And they do it every day. And they deserve to be treated like that. They do.
Yikes.
Because people like that should never be treated with respect. Because they don't treat anyone else with respect. They need to be downgraded to what they really are. The scum at the bottom of the fucking barrel of YouTube.
Jesus
That's how
Christ.
they should be addressed every time you address them. They should be talked down to because they don't deserve anyone's time. You understand?
No.
So stop paying attention to bullshit, right? And thank
Wrong.
you to a nice person who actually said, you know,
You're
I
not
should
a nice
watch all the
person.
gameplay. You really worked your ass off to get up to master level. That should be respected. You're actually good at Street Fighter 6. But how many people say that? How many idiots talk shit about me in Street Fighter 6? Thousands. Because they're dumb.
Because you're
There's
a
too many
cunt.
dumb people
Because you're a
on Earth.
twat.
And, you know, it's depressing.
you're
That, you
fucking-
want to know what's depressing? That's depressing.
Okay.
The fact that there's that many dumb asses on Earth who are just happy
Wow.
to revel in misery and toxicity, whether it's real or not. If it's
Holy
manufactured,
moly.
they still don't care. This is their life.
Is he just drinking in the morning? DSP, do you realize that if you drink in the morning, that makes you depressed? I don't think he understands that by drinking more, it's making him more depressed. Jesus Christ, he's so triggered. And, like, we're not offended by this, Phil. You're not getting under our skin. You're not insulting us. We're just laughing at you over this. Keep going, buddy.
To sit there and just shit on other people.
Okay.
What a worthless existence.
So
If all those people
reckless.
disappeared overnight, this planet would actually be more a positive place.
You've already said
But they
that.
don't get that. They don't understand that they need to turn their lives around and become better people.
Turn your life
Because
around.
people allow them and promote and give them a level of success that they don't deserve. This website
Jealous.
itself, YouTube, has degraded itself down to the toxic levels of drama constantly.
Well,
For
you're
nothing.
on it.
For what? For money? So ruin the internet. For
Ruin
money.
the entire
Wow, that
internet.
sounds
If you
like a
insult
great
DSP,
idea.
you're ruining
You know,
the
when I
entire
started on
internet.
YouTube,
Got it. Gotcha.
Everyone was positive
Got
and
it, buddy.
excited. Wow, there's free content on the
Insulting
internet.
DSP is
People
ruining
playing games
YouTube.
and showing their passion for
Okay.
something, and it's free.
Shut
And
up.
every day, I can just come to YouTube and turn on a YouTube channel and watch a bunch of people having passion for whatever they do: singing, dancing, art, literature, musical instruments or art or a craft or a forte, maybe they're a guru with something. You could talk about politics and religion, and it was welcomed instead of controversial. You could play video games and show how your love for games and everything.
A lot of people do
loved
that.
it. Today it's like, no matter what, we have to just destroy everyone and be a toxic
Destroy
idiot
everyone.
just to make
Insulting
money. What
DSP
the
means
fuck
you
is
just
wrong
want to
with you?
destroy everyone. Okay.
But
Are you
that's
done?
life, I guess, right? I'm still here. I'm happy.
You're
to still
begging.
have a positive audience.
You don't
that
sound
loves what I
happy.
do. It's
You
just
sound
sad
pissed
that the
off.
audience is so small compared to the amount of morons out there who just like the toxic nonsense that's made up on a daily basis.
Mm-hmm.
Because the truth is, yes, I do get angry at Street Fighter 6. Absolutely. But if you listen to the things I say when I'm angry, they're actually truthful. The top tiers are broken.
No, they're not.
Overpowered compared to the rest of the cast. It's very hard to use a non-top tier against the top tier because the top tier.
Again, if that were true, then pick a top tier character and win Evo. It's not true at all. You're just making shit up. If it was true that they were broken, you would main them and you would run every single lobby. It's just a fact.
Tiers have all the advantages. It's just a truthful
It's
fact
just
about Street Fighter 6.
truthful.
Usually it's like that with every fighting game. And if I'm angry because I'm losing to it, I'm going to call it out. All right? There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
if
there's.
someone's just literally mashing a pattern online, I have the right to criticize their gameplay and say they suck. Because they do. They're not good. When I played actual known ranked players who were great players from tournaments, I called it out and said, they're amazing. They actually outplayed me in a massive way, and I really respected them.
But
Versus a
only
moron
because
going,
they're
playing a pattern
FGC
over and over.
representatives.
You can't do anything about it because the character's overpowered. That's valid.
Because you care about the FGC and you want to ingratiate yourself with a group of people that you say you don't care about.
Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, I get angry and I get heated, I get agitated. My adrenaline levels go up. People enjoy seeing that. But that doesn't mean I'm not good at Street Fighter.
Nope,
In
you're
fact,
bad.
It means the opposite. It means I'm angry because I'm good at Street Fighter, and it pisses me off that I lose to bullshit.
Yeah, sure.
But then, when I'm hitting multiple master ranks, that doesn't matter, right? Oh, none of that doesn't mean anything,
Okay.
right? No, fuck you.
No, fuck you.
You don't mean nothing to me or anyone else who has a brain in their fucking head between their two ears. You and your group of losers can keep being losers until you have a valid
We have more
point.
friends
We're all
than
still
you do.
waiting. Really, we're all still waiting for your point. You haven't had one yet. Your points are just nonsensical things that you repeat ad nauseum like a bunch of parrots or sheep.
He's
because
still
you're so
going.
dumb. Just a bunch of dumbest people, the dumbest bottom of the barrel people on the planet, all circle jerking each other off on the internet. Nobody cares about you.
And now he's fantasizing about masturbation. Of course. He's so fucking nutty.
All that being said,
That being said,
we're done with Honda and Blanca for now. We're gonna go back at Master Level.
what
But
in the
now we gotta
world?
determine Lily or Luke for tomorrow, so let's start talking about it.
You okay, buddy?
Okay? Cool.
Cool.
All right. Today, let's now talk about the schedule for the rest of the week. And by the way, it's only a couple minutes till I check out the bot again.
What
Try
a
to get my
demented
info.
fucking fucker.
Today, Starfield. Last time we played Starfield the other night, I was intending to do story.
Fucking
Guess what didn't
yikes.
happen. I mean, we did join the Vanguard, which is the first faction. We learned
The
history
Vanguard.
of Starfield, all the lore by going through the museum. We did a little bit of aerial combat practice. And then we also went to the Sol system and ended up getting distracted for a whole hour in an optional base we found. Today, we'll probably go to Luna like we were intending to do, and then continue on in the Sol system with the story and go from there. Okay? Should be fun, should be chill, should be exciting. I hope you guys will join me for that. Tonight on the late stream, more Chrono Trigger. All right? And we're doing optional content before the end of the game. It's been a lot of fun. Tonight, we're going to do some of the more challenging stuff. It's up to you guys if you want to see me do the super optional content, because there's stuff that was added to a later version of the game that's included in this one. It wasn't from the original SNES version of Chrono Trigger. It's up to you if you want to see me do it or not. I actually don't remember it. I know I must have done it because I owned every version of Chrono Trigger. Like, I had the DS version or whatever, but I don't remember if I did this content or not. Your call. But
That was
see what happens
wild.
tonight. It's always a good time with Chrono Trigger, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time. Tomorrow, it's going to be more Starfield. I've determined we'll have 2 days of Starfield.
Oh, man.
Because I'll tell you why
The throw
in a
not
second.
work? Like, yeah.
And then tomorrow night, the late stream will be Street Fighter 6 ranked. Either Luke or Lily. Let's determine what you want today. Okay?
You really thought
I'm
that
off
was
on
gonna, like,
Thursday. When I come
make
back on
anyone
Friday,
feel
it's
bad.
Action Day. So Friday will be Armor Core 6 paired with ranked Street Fighter 6. And then Saturday,
It crashed.
Starfield
Yes, it
paired with
crashed.
Chrono Trigger.
It
Sunday
crashed.
will be the React Day. All right?
Let me go
And
back
then we'll
up.
go on from there. All right? I don't want to get ahead of myself. But basically, next week is going to be a balance between Armored Core and Starfield on the day stream.
Like, he's literally incapable of accepting the reality that being called an idiot by the biggest idiot on the internet has no effect on anyone. We consider the source. You realize we consider the source, right? You're a fucking moron and an e-beggar and a pathetic person without any sort of dignity. So you insulting anyone just doesn't matter. It's just you being triggered. But I guess he doesn't get it.
Streams, and then Street Fighter and Chrono Trigger on the night streams till we finish Chrono Trigger, and then we determine what
There
comes
we go.
next, right? If I can
Burgers.
get Mortal Kombat on the earlier side, then likely we probably don't want to do anything too crazy and start a new playthrough. So maybe we should hold off and only just juggle the 3 games until Mortal Kombat comes out. But let's see what happens, okay? So that's the schedule for the near future. Now let's see if I can get my refund. You ready?
Oh boy.
Where the hell is it? Here it is. Refund eligibility. What the fuck? It glitched.
I think he's trying I think he's trying to refund Mortal Kombat so he can buy an enhanced version.
The whole thing is glitched. I gotta end the chat and start over because the chat glitched and would not load properly. So I gotta
Wow,
open it again
multi-billion
from
dollar
scratch. Here we
company,
go.
am I
Yeah, it's
right?
not loading properly. What a great website.
Billions of dollars for this company, and yet they can't, like...
Wow, it's totally not loading properly. I gotta try to reload the whole browser now.
Okay. You could try
What a
calling.
piece of dog shit. Alright, online assistant again.
What great content.
What an awful website.
What an awful streamer.
Okay,
Okay.
start chatting. Hey there, are you back so soon? It seems chat has not been of help to you, so please try again later.
I love this. This is getting dicked around.
Wow! I'm not kidding you.
Getting dicked around by a robot.
It won't even let you try again. It's forcing you to try to come back later.
Yeah, fuck you. Couldn't happen to a nicer guy.
You fucking piece of dog shit. You scumbag company.
Grr, you hear that, robot? Oh, bitch, you're
I'm gonna use
offended.
a different browser.
The robot is crying right now.
What a terrible fucking company. So because the chat wouldn't work earlier and told you to come back later, I come back later and you say, oh, well, chat couldn't help you earlier, so
Sony
why are
on
you
Suicide
back? Come back
Watch.
even later. Are you out of your fucking mind?
Yes.
What
Projection.
kind of customer support is that?
The kind you expect.
So now I'm logging into a different browser, and hopefully this browser will show as a different thing, and not that I've just been there, and it will allow me to do this. Let's see.
Okay.
What a fucking joke.
You sure are. This entire pre-stream has just been maximum toxicity. My fucking
You
refund, the
understand why I
trolls
don't
making
try to
clip
refund anything? You
videos,
get it, right? This is the process they
highlighting
want
the
you to
things
actually
I
try to
literally
use
say.
to get your money back for something. It's like, dude, are you out of your mind? This is your customer support, and this is what you expect me to fuck around with?
I think you're out of your mind.
So here we are.
Here we
We're on a
go.
different browser now. No, I don't need help with Spider-Man 2. You can get fucked. I love that so many people want help with Spider-Man 2. That's a thing that pops up.
Why is it high-pitched and poppy? Why does it keep doing that?
Start chatting. A bot is on the way. See? I use a different browser, and now it works. Because all it is they say, oh, you're already in this browser trying to do it, so now we're going to time you out and not let you use the fucking support bot because you were in this particular browser. But now I'm in a different browser, and now it claims that a bot is on the way. Right.
Right.
Wow, my laptop screen is disgusting from blowing bubbles.
It's
By
so,
the way, it says a bot is on the way, and no bot has shown up. It just says a bot is on the way, and it's just loading endlessly, and no bot is showing up.
it's soap. How is it disgusting because of soap?
Yeah, nothing. It's just loading endlessly. A bot is on the way, and nothing is happening.
Aw.
This is pretty impressively bad for customer support, I must say.
Hey man, I want you to suck a dog off.
You okay?
Yeah, it says bot. It says a bot is on the way.
Do you have any
with
game
reloading
news you want to
dots.
report? Do you have, like, people who've given you money that you want to give acknowledgement to? Nah. This is more important.
It's not even moving. It's just sitting there with a thing that says, "Oh, cancel chat request." Because what it is, they want you to click it. They want you to click cancel chat request so you get no help. No one is currently available to chat. Try again later. If you leave now, you'll lose your place in line. Well, I'll continue to wait then. Wow. I want you to think about this. They're going to tell me a bot is not available to help. Do you understand that that is completely fake? If chat AI is available to talk to anyone at all times, in limited iterations, why do I have to wait for a Sony support bot? It's a complete lie.
Okay.
This is their attempt to make it so that people will just not seek support. They can't get it, so they'll just leave and never come back. This is exactly what this is. That's exactly how all these support things work.
Okay.
You know how their metrics work, right? These support things, their metrics work in the amount of time that they can basically get you to leave. So if you can resolve a ticket in record time, that's actually regarded as a super high ranking. It doesn't matter if the customer is satisfied or anything like that. All they care about is how quickly you resolve the ticket. So the quicker the ticket resolved and closed, the better ranking you get. I used to deal with people in customer support. Literally, you would ask them a question, and they would answer an initial answer. So let's say, for example,
No, you shut the fuck up,
I
Dad!
wanted a monthly report on my earnings, and they would say, "Okay, I will get you the monthly report on your earnings," and they would close the ticket. Like, wait, what? But you didn't send me the monthly report yet. But because they closed the ticket, they got a good ranking because the ticket's closed. Now, when they send you the monthly report, they open a new ticket.
What are we even talking
For the monthly
about?
report, and they say, "Oh, here's your ticket. Here's your monthly report," and and then the ticket's closed again because they provided the monthly report. So now they have two
Okay, new
tickets showing that they
poll.
did their job, when in reality, what should have happened was one ticket stayed open from the beginning to the end of the process, and they should be graded on their actual response time, but they would actually lie and do it that way so they get high grades. Okay! That's literally how all of this works. All this customer support bullshit is just that. The harder they can make the process for you to get any kind of help means, and the fact that you'll probably give up is a win for them. Because why on earth would they want to give you your money back for anything? So let's make it the hardest process possible so most people will just give up and never get their money back for anything.
Blah, 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 blah.
It says a
blah,
bot
shut
is on the way
fuck
and it's not
up.
working.
Shut
It's just
up.
sitting there. How much you want to bet it will just sit there endlessly? Yeah, I almost guarantee you it will just sit there fucking endlessly and never give me anything at all. Fuck you, Phil. You lose. Try again. I'm gonna try it in the other browser now.
This is a winner. Everyone else is a loser. This is what a winner does. They sit at their computer for hours on end, yelling at robots.
In the other browser, it's working. What the fuck is going on? All right, refund eligibility.
$2 super chat. Don't listen to anyone. Your relevancy end in 2005. I'm sure he's gonna read that one off. Don't give Phil your money.
Are you the owner of the account? Yes, I am. What type of purchase? I want to cancel a pre-order. The game already been released. No, it is not. Please provide your sign-in ID.
Oh, man.
Why?
What a great podcast.
What a punk ass bitch. Effeminate man.
We're experiencing high wait times. Please try again later. And what's hilarious is, then what they do...
Do you know the
they
definition
give
of
you their
insanity?
times, and they say, we're only available Monday through Friday. No, Monday... Actually, it's every day of the week. 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. It's 12 p.m. I'm within their times, but we're too busy right now. Try again later. All right. So that was attempt number 2. What's hilarious is in the other browser, they still haven't given me a bot. So it just shows the whole system is a lie. On one browser, it claims no bots are available. You can't get one. In the other browser, I got one. So what the fuck does that mean? Right? It means the whole system is bullshit. The whole thing's a lie. Well, we'll try again at the end of the podcast. And like I said, every single day, every single fucking day, I will try to do this until we get a refund. And if we don't, I guess we're just waiting till the 19th. Because I'm not buying Mortal Kombat 1 twice. But I would be willing to, if I get the refund for my standard pre-order, pay the little bit of extra to get the deluxe and play it early. So we
Yep,
do the
we heard
story
you.
early. I want to do the story early for you guys. But I'm not wasting $100.
That could go towards WWE champions.
Hilarious.
Hilarious.
Anyway. All right. So
All
that's
right.
the deal. We'll keep trying with that. You know the schedule now for the week.
Okay.
Let's talk about the news.
Oh, that's it for schedule? Okay.
Yes. Time for everyone's favorite segment. All right. I'm very excited.
Are you?
You guys are super excited.
Sound demented.
So, let's get to our news stories. All right.
All right.
Oh, hold on a second. I forgot.
He has to go get his papers so he can pretend like he has something prepared. And he can make like there's things written on the paper that he didn't mean for there to be in order to make a completely, totally
Fresh
awesome...
off the news desk,
not
my craft
forced
team
joke.
gathering news from all over the internet to provide it to you on a daily basis.
on
You
a
ready for this?
daily basis.
Our first piece of news
Trolls are idiots.
is about the Alone in the Dark horror game, all right, coming out in October. Remember, there were 2 big horror games coming out in October, Alone in the Dark and Alan Wake 2. Well, we have an update, and this is fresh from the Alone in the Dark Twitter account, excuse me, X app account. Here it is. Horror games thrive on the eerie embrace of solitude, something that is impossible to achieve in a gaming month such as October. To ensure a breathtaking experience for everyone,
He's reading
we
from
have
his
made
phone.
the decision to move the
But he's
release
pretending
date
like he's
of
reading
Alone in
from
the Dark
paper.
to January 16th,
For some reason.
2024. So, ladies and gentlemen, Alone in the Dark has been delayed till January.
Okay.
Now, do I really believe the only reason they're delaying the game is to give it a better release window so it's not basically massacred by all the games around it? I don't know. Maybe they really do.
This is
need a
something
little
you
bit more
tell
time
developers to
develop the
do.
game.
You tell
But
them
I
to
think it's a
delay
good move.
games so they're
Alone in
not
the Dark, I wasn't even
releasing
sure about
amid
this game
other
until like a month or
games.
two ago.
But
I
when they
didn't even
do
know it
this, you're like,
existed.
nah, I don't know if we
Obviously,
really
the game has a
did it for
budget.
that
It has,
reason.
the guy from Stranger Things is the main character. I forget his name. John something.
Of
right?
course.
I can't remember the damn
I
guy.
don't remember anything.
But he's a good actor.
Great news
And it would
reporting.
be sad if they have a game that has a lot of effort and money and everything put into it,
Money.
and it flops simply because it came out in October, right? And that would be really sad, especially if it's a good game, right? So if you take a look at the landscape of October, and you've got insane amounts of games like Assassin's Creed, Spider-Man, Alan Wake 2, just to name a few of like the 20 games coming out in October, it kind of makes sense that this game that really wasn't really resonating or getting on anyone's real radar would be delayed. So I'm happy actually this has happened, and hopefully this will give them more time to develop it and make it a little better. It's coming out in January now. All right, I guess that's fine.
Okay.
And so everyone change your calendars. January is now the release date of Alone in the Dark, January 16th.
Okay.
All right, our next story.
Trolls are
Very
idiots.
exciting one. Stray,
Oh.
one of my favorite games of last year, starring a cat that is exploring a post-apocalyptic world and what happened to it and why there's all robots and no humans.
I've already tried
is
to
going
talk to
to
him.
get its own animated feature film from
So much
Annapurna
drama.
Animation. How
Anger
cool
is
is that?
good.
I think that's great news. I think it deserves a full-length movie. I think it would be a fascinating full-length movie, especially if it follows a lot of the plot lines and characters that happen in the game. I think that would be an amazing movie. With a nice emotional ending. And as I said, Stray ended with a great ending that could definitely lead to a sequel, which I hope it has. So,
Yeah, I'm eating an apple.
thumbs up to that. I cannot wait. Hopefully they can,
If Bulma wins, I think I'll have another poll for which Bulma.
slap this out within like a year or so. It would be great if the movie came out before the sequel. Because I would absolutely love that. So excellent. Stray getting a movie is great news.
Not really.
And third
I
piece of
mean,
gaming news for today.
not every video game has to be a movie. Like, sometimes video games can just be video games. And you can just play the game if you want to experience the story. Like, it's such a boomer mentality to think that a game isn't relevant or established, or what's the word I'm looking for? Like, I guess relevant, unless it has a movie adaptation. Like, it doesn't have to be. Video games are okay, right? Video games are not beneath movies. They don't become legitimized by having a movie adaptation.
Today.
But I guess if you're over the age of 50, like DSP is mentally, then games don't matter unless there's a movie about them.
Payday 3 is going to have an open beta from September 8th to the 11th. So if you're interested in Payday 3, which
You're
comes out,
not.
I believe, is it later this month?
He doesn't care about
Like near the
Payday
end of
3.
This month? It's either this month or next. I think it was this
We're talking
month,
about a
though.
game DSP doesn't care
I
about.
want to check out the open beta. For me, I'll be honest. It is a game where it's co-op bank robbing. It's meant to be a co-op game. You play
Yeah,
with
you would
people
have to have like
online.
friends
It's a
and the
co-op
ability to
experience.
interact
The
with
first
other
two games
people.
Apparently had a great following. A lot of people absolutely love those games and still play them to this day. I never got into them. All right, I didn't really care about them. I never even really tried them. They've been on various services.
Yeah,
as
because it
free
requires
stuff. I
cooperation.
just never really had any inkling. This one too, like, it's just not my cup of tea. It's not the kind of thing that I would be doing on my streams. So
'Cause you have
if
no
you're interested
friends.
in it, check out the beta. I believe it's also going to be a Game Pass game. But likely you're not going to see me playing Payday 3. It's just not my forte. Bank robbing co-op online, just probably not something in my wheelhouse. Okay?
But why
So
though?
there you go.
Can you say why? Nope.
Okay.
Okay, next story.
So-
Trolls are idiots.
There
Come on,
you
get
have
to it.
it.
Nope. It's not
By
gonna
the
do
way,
bit.
I just talked about this the other day, and I have a follow-up on it. I was just notified, okay,
The trolls
that
are idiots.
2 of my videos are suitable for all advertisers on DSP React.
Okay.
The first video
Let's see.
is Dragonflies, the luckiest
Let me see what the
idiots
Bulmas
pizza
we have
delivery on
here.
the Wii, DSP versus the Internet, episode 29. The second video is
This isn't game
Gamegate
news.
Headache Remedy, Methanol Fire
That was his
Horror
game news.
from DSP versus the Internet, episode 29. So, if I take a look at those,
This isn't game news. Okay.
one of those videos has already been live for 24 hours. So any hope of getting any ad revenue on it is already gone. Okay? The other video, luckily for me,
Which
is actually one of the
Bulma
videos from DSP versus
is
the Internet that has not gone
Costume.
live yet. So I might
best.
actually make a couple bucks of ad revenue on that video when it goes live in a couple of days. Okay?
Okay.
But the 2 videos that have been live since Sunday, the first 2 parts, are still flagged for unfit for ads, not ad suitable. Okay? And
Mechanic.
even though I submitted them at exactly the same time as these 2 videos, those have never been looked at yet. So, do you see my point?
Nah.
When it comes to making React content on YouTube, that sadly, YouTube just doesn't take it seriously. They just flag everything ad unsuitable. And even when you will say, okay, please review these videos for ads, some will get reviewed right away, some won't. There's no rhyme or reason to it whatsoever. There's actually no actual factual basis on why they do it. They just randomly do it. Why are the later videos cleared, but the early videos weren't even looked at yet? Because YouTube is a nonsensical website that doesn't abide by any rules. That's why.
Then why
So
are you
anyway,
here?
Thanks for watching that stuff over on DSP Reacts, and thanks for listening to DSP News. Okay.
Cool. Now put the paper back for no reason. You could just like set it on the ground. Just set it on the floor and get back to your stupid podcast, but nope. Can't do that.
Alrighty, guys.
Alrighty.
So, now, let's get the shout-outs, and we'll do a little bit of Q&A, and maybe we have time to try PlayStation Refund one more time. All right, we'll try it. But like I said, I think what we should do every day on this podcast, remind me, we're going to do it every day, multiple times. We're going to try to get this refund.
That's insane.
And eventually, hopefully, it goes through, and then I will get Mortal Kombat 1 Deluxe Edition so that we can actually play the game early and do the story early. If not, then fuck it. We got to wait till the 19th, and I try. I'm going to try, but I'm not buying the game.
No, you
twice,
shut the
idiot.
fuck up, Dad!
Okay?
Weird.
Okay. All right, cool. So we start off today with I'm Troublesome, who did a super chat. Thank you to I'm Troublesome for the super chat. Appreciate that. Christian Miller did a super chat and said, does Jasper eat dry or wet food? So
Okay.
Jasper's main source of food is dry.
Oh,
It is
shit.
a protein-based food with a lot of, it says it's supposed to be like salmon is the main ingredient. I'm sure it has other stuff.
wanted to make
but
it
it's
less
high
than 10
protein,
minutes,
very
but
low
oh well.
filler. It's meant to be that way. You may not realize this, but most cat dry foods that are more common ones have a lot of fillers, a lot of grain and stuff. The cat shouldn't even be eating. They should be eating a very high protein diet. This one we have is high protein. We've confirmed it with vets. It's a really good one to use. So that's the one that.
Is that why he's overweight?
As for wet food, we've tried giving him.
He's
wet food
overweight, Phil.
over the years, various different kinds. He won't eat it. What he does, he licks all the moisture off of it and leaves the chunks.
Oh my god.
He won't eat the
I
treat.
don't care. I don't
So,
care.
she did
I
it
don't
for
care.
me.
I don't
Since
care.
then,
I don't
fine.
care.
The fighting game got 4th place at Evo, and since then nothing has ever mattered. Actually, the actual fight goes, or the line of reasoning goes further than that. They said that even 2005 didn't matter. That it was a bad version of the game and that didn't matter.
Wow.
But again, when you erase an entire portion of history, when you say, okay, 2005 was the only time you ever placed or mattered. But did you look at tournament results? For
Man,
all the
he
years after
got
that?
triggered by
How
that.
I won multiple Evo qualifiers.
He read that comment and now
how I
he's
was
triggered by
placing
it.
Everywhere I went, seriously, for 2-3 years.
Still
in Super Turbo or
triggered.
any version of Super Turbo, I was dominating the entire U.S. tournament scene. Did you see that I was running
you
major
weren't.
tournaments at that time? Like, what are you talking about? I was prominent for like a 4 or 5 year span. I was dominant and prominent.
No, you
in
weren't.
the American tournament scene for Street Fighter. But they want to ignore
Everyone
that, like,
hated
never
you.
existed,
No
'cause
one
they don't- it
liked
doesn't fit
you.
Their narrative. Their narrative is Phil sucks at everything, was never good, and anything that you say good about him in fighting games is a lie or an exaggeration. It's bullshit. The evidence is there. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, the
Okay.
evidence is there that what you're saying is a lie and bullshit.
Jasper, you're getting lots of pets.
Oh, good job, Jasper. Yeah.
Lots of pets. Okay.
Congrats, Jasper.
All right. Dragon Lord Gusidisax just did a super chat. He says, Starfield gets so good. Did you get my super thanks? I did, and I favorited it, and I responded to it. Whenever I get a super thanks on a video, first of all, I wonder how many people even know what that is.
No.
A super
Dude,
thanks.
he talks down to people. Do you know what a super thanks
When
is,
you're watching an
YouTubers?
on-demand video on a YouTube channel, and that channel is enabled in the YouTube Partner Program, and you want to basically contribute to that channel, but you're not live on a stream, you can do a super thanks on the video. So it means you basically get a big highlighted message on the video where you could contribute. So in this case, I think it was like a $2 super thanks, and he wanted to say, you know, good job or whatever.
You wanted to say, you know.
So I thanked him. I favorited it, I thumbed it up, and I responded and said thank you. And I
Good
do that
for you.
on all super thanks that I get on videos. I very rarely get any. I mean, I'll get like once a month. Seriously, like once a month I'll get a super thanks, if that. So, but when I notice it, I always am grateful and I give a shout out for it. All right, 99.9999% of my contributions come in on streams. It's very rare that I would get a super thanks on a video.
999.
If you're someone who watches all my content on demand, you can do that. If you just love this podcast and this is all you watch, you can leave a super thanks on this video as a way of saying thanks, and it helps. I'm telling you. If people use this more often, it would help a lot. It's just that no one talks about it, no one promotes it, no one even knows it exists, but it's a great way to support a content creator.
He's in rare form today.
So, thank you, Dragon Lord. And yes, I did see your super thanks, and I appreciate that very much, okay? Tubi is cute, did a super chat, says, are you in a bad mood? I wish I could cheer you up. I'm not in a bad mood at all.
Sounds like
actually.
it.
I'm actually very much looking forward to relaxing with you guys in Starfield today.
That doesn't mean you're not in a bad mood.
So there
How
you
could
go.
I be in a bad mood? I'm
Now,
excited for what comes
I'm
later.
Seeing, no tips have come in yet today. All right. Now, if someone says they tipped me, I don't have the message. All right, I didn't get it. So let me know if I need to check manually. But so far, no tips. Never mind. I just refreshed and a tip appeared. A tip appeared like as soon as I said that. Holy crap. Okay.
No, it appeared as soon as you refreshed.
So let's see here. It's a troll. Well, you know what? As much as it being a troll, and I could just ignore it, at least I know it works. So there you go. All right. Yeah, it was a troll tip, so just ignore it. All right.
You're not even going to add it to the leaderboard?
If you guys want to ask me some questions or whatever, do a little bit of mini Q&A. We're almost at the end of the podcast. I'll open it up a little bit if you have time.
Okay, so the message attached was something that made you sad. That doesn't mean you don't need to add it to the tips leaderboard, because then you're lying to everyone else about where you're at in tips. Just because they said something that you didn't like doesn't mean that gives you the right to lie to everybody. Stupid asshole.
If you want to ask a question for Q&A,
okay,
whatever,
fuck them.
We can do that now. Okay? Cool.
Cool. This is why everyone hates you.
I already addressed this multiple times. You should probably listen to the podcast. I'm not going to... Hank is saying, master means nothing because there's people with 25% win ratio who are still master players. I know. I already talked about that on the podcast. Did I not tell you? I already knew that there's someone with 20% win-loss ratio who's a master rank.
You also say that being a master proves that you're good at Street Fighter. So that's a contradiction, stupid.
I already know people found it. Basically, it's all about grinding. However, the difference is I track my win-loss ratio. It's 61%. As I said, it took me 5 sessions.
Then why don't you brag about that instead of your
Blanca.
rank?
No. 5 sessions with
I guess he just
Blanca,
brags about
6
everything.
sessions with Honda to get to master, while it took some people
Get owned, the
4
troll.
months to get to master. That's the difference. That's the true test of mettle and skill.
Ugh.
I literally started on PS5 a month ago, and in 1 month, I'm master with 2 characters. That's the truth of how you judge someone's skill, not just because they hit master.
Fucking
Take a look. I played that
yikes.
battle scene last night. I was doing that. Spanking. It was a royal spanking. I was playing
Holy
a
cow.
60,000 fight point Marisa. The only reason the Marisa
It's
beat
just
me,
a
I dropped my
game,
combo.
bro.
I had that Marisa beat multiple times and kept dropping my combos.
I was
that were
spanking
one
like
round.
this.
So,
Spank, spank.
You're right. Just simply hitting master doesn't mean anything, but I've been tracking my stats all along to back
No,
up
someone
everything
else
I'm
has.
saying. Okay?
Someone else has been tracking.
Okay. Let's continue. I just received a $2 tip.
From a troll.
B-Boy Cyclone.
Oh.
So I went back, I replayed some classic 360 RPGs like Blue Dragon, Infinite Undiscovery, Last Remnant.
Good for
and
you,
Blue Dragon.
dude. For some reason, you felt like giving
You
an
said Blue Dragon
e-beggar your
twice.
money so he could talk
I was
about the
surprised
video
to see you
games that
don't
you're
have a copy of
playing.
Lost Odyssey. I feel like the game is 100% up your alley.
Awesome.
It's almost your 10-year anniversary of your
Narcissist
original
jacking
Blue
off
Dragon playthrough. I'd like to
narcissists.
see you replay it with your new style of gameplay now. Yeah, so
Yeah.
first of all, I've always said I wanted to play Lost Odyssey. Literally, I've always said Lost Odyssey is something that's on my checklist of games to play. It's
not gonna work out.
It was one of the games with gold one month. I have it. I have the rights to it and everything. It was updated. It runs on Series X. I'm down for it. The problem is, number one, not a lot of people know about it. Number two, it is an incredibly lengthy, grindy style game. I remember. There's parts of the game where you hit difficulty spikes and you have to kind of grind to get past them. The story is great. At the time, the graphics were really good. But, I mean, we're talking 15 years ago now. So, at this point, it's not that good, okay? So, basically, I would love to play it. It's in my bucket list of games, and I want to do it someday. But every time that we seem to have opportunity to do it, someone wants something else. Seriously, like, every time that it's been kind of like, okay, we can do this, we can do this. No, do this instead. Do this one instead. So we end up playing Final Fantasy IX, Final Fantasy VII, right? We end up playing other old Persona
You're the
games,
one who
right?
decides this.
Everything but
But
literally we
okay.
played everything but
Whatever
this game.
excuse you can come up
I would
with.
absolutely love to play Lost Odyssey again. All the games you just mentioned came out within a 2-year time period when I was getting
Yeah,
back
I
into
know. Like,
console
there's nothing on the
games during
paper.
the time frame before I became a YouTuber. So it was all like right before the YouTuber.
It's weird.
time. Now in regards to
Like, why
Blue
bother?
Dragon, okay, you're right. I played that game once, almost 10 years ago. Different style. There was no interactivity, no chill vibe. It was me playing the game kind of for myself.
Yeah, he's
without
drinking
live
in the
audience
morning.
interacting, no face
That's why
cam
he's
or
so
anything like that.
depressed.
I would love to play it again. That game is great.
I don't think he
love Blue
realizes it.
Dragon,
He thinks
and even has
nobody
optional
notices.
super bosses and things that you can fight later on that are very challenging and fun to play. But I even remember when I played it, it didn't do well. Like, and this was, almost 10 years
This
ago.
was, you know.
It didn't do well at all. People were like, oh, it's a JRPG style game. We don't like it. I enjoy it, though. It has a really cool twist ending that you never see coming. But maybe we'll play it again one day. But Lost Odyssey, I'm down, man. I'm telling you. That's a game I've wanted to play forever, and hopefully we will play it one day. Okay? All right. I received a $5 tip from an anonymous tipper. It just says tip. All right. A $5 anonymous tip. So far, that's the biggest one today. Let's get that up on the leaderboard.
Just rewarding him for being a toxic man baby in order to keep the dumpster fire burning. And he's just gonna burn it on WWE champions. Good job, you fucking
Thank
moron.
you.
Thank you, thank you.
Then I got another $5 tip
Namek Saga.
from
Okay.
Canadian Kirk. Have you seen Lost in Translation? This is its 20th anniversary. What do you think Bill Murray's character whispered? Hold on.
Holy shit, dude. These people.
This should be $12 now. I'm adding all wrong. What do you think he's doing today? What do you think
all
Scarlett
fake
Johansson's
anyways.
character is doing today? So, Lost in Translation is a
What
very
the fuck,
interesting unique
dude?
movie. It's about Bill Murray, who's supposed to be playing like a celebrity actor.
I don't care. I don't care.
Two humans who
I don't care.
Thank you all for this early support of the stream. I think it's worth one more shot. Shall we try to get my refund?
Hey, Philly, did you get my PayPal money request? You're a moron. Giving money to DSP means you are stupid. You fucking idiot. Fucking dipshit. Hey, I sent you an email to troll you. Did you get my email trolling you? Here's $2.
One more time before
You're
we
a
adjourn the
moron.
podcast, and then we'll end the show.
You're not smart. Go back to Reddit.
Let's see.
Oh,
Excuse me,
thanks.
sorry
Nice for the
burp.
lean and burp.
All right, one last
Gross
attempt.
fucker.
Here we
You
go.
enjoy me burping into your ear? I wonder why everyone hates me.
So what's hilarious is one browser, it seems to work. The other browser, it says a bot is on the way, and then it doesn't work.
What are the browsers? Maybe you have
Trying again.
something
Yes,
blocking
I'm done with
it.
the account.
Blicky.
I'm trying to cancel a pre-order.
Oh my god, dude. This is not good content.
No, the game has not already been released.
No one wants to see this.
Even the bot is slower. Your sign-in ID. And your online ID. It's going to say the same thing, I guarantee it.
Then why are you doing this?
Yep, and there it is. We're experiencing high wait times for support agents, so try again later. That's dude,
What a
I've been
waste of
trying now
time.
for over an hour. They literally expect you to sit around and try all day long until they'll finally give you a support agent.
And you're doing
How
it.
ridiculously
You're
bad
doing it
customer
right
support is
now.
that? Right?
You're doing exactly that.
How? I mean, can you think of worse customer support?
Can you think of a worse streamer?
He says, you know, with the chat, you can talk to a real person. No, you can't. You have to start with an agent and get the agent to give you to a support agent. That's what I'm trying to do. I put the information in. They say no support agents are available. Try again later. That's what I'm trying to do. It won't give me to a person.
It won't give me to a person. Sniff. Blicky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm supposed to know miraculously what time of day they're going to have lower chat volumes to get in there and hopefully get an agent. Are you out of your fucking mind?
Are
It says
you?
8 a.m. to 7 p.m., right? You know what we'll do? Maybe we'll try it again tonight. Before we do
Oh
Chrono
my
Trigger. We'll try again.
God.
We'll try every day. We'll try various different times to see when we can get in. Maybe 6:45 when I turn on the late stream, I'll try then, right? Like,
Yeah,
what?
everyone
This
loves
is just
that.
ludicrous.
It's great content,
That they
man.
won't give me an agent. Or even
No,
put me
you
in a whole
shut the
lot.
fuck
What
up,
is that?
Dad!
All right. Dragon Lord did a super chat,
Damn it.
and he's telling me all about stuff that I shouldn't know about yet in the game. Don't tell me about that. That's a spoiler. Okay, thank you, Dragon Lord, for the super chat, but no spoilers on Starfield. All right. So.
Thanks for wasting your money,
I'm gonna
dipshit.
say Dragon Lord G. Okay. So, ladies and gents, that's the podcast for today. I hope you enjoyed it.
Nope.
And tomorrow, hopefully,
I mean,
I'll
the
be
part where
giving
you
nice
screamed
updates
and
on everything
raged
we
was
did
kind of
today.
funny, I
An
guess.
RPG chill fun day, right? Today's all RPGs, all fun, all day long.
Yeah, so
Thank you very
chill.
much for watching.
So chill and
I'm gonna
fun.
pump up my fans because I don't have
Except for the
air conditioning
part where
on
you
today.
screamed
I'm
and
gonna try to just
raged
go with fans
like a
today
big
and see how
baby.
it goes. I guess we'll find out. And,
That wasn't very chill,
thanks
but it was
for another
fun.
Great and fun podcast.
You're welcome.
Always enjoyed chilling.
The end. Holy shit, man. So I guess it wasn't just Duty who made a video about him telling someone who's depressed to just get over it, and that him playing a video game was worse than depression. I wonder what everyone else's reaction to
I give
that
out to
was.
FBI for a tip. It says, selfishness and spite in Phil bears a semblance to a virtue. Pity is wasted on him. His
Yeah, pity is wasted on him. There were a couple restreamers.
outs to different accounts, you got to do that shit. You have to. Otherwise, yeah.
Idiot who doesn't understand the game doesn't make my criticism invalid. It just makes you an idiot. Okay? Yeah, I get angry and
Phil.
I get agitated. My adrenaline levels go up. People enjoy seeing that. But that doesn't mean I'm not good at Street Fighter. In fact, it means the
I don't
opposite.
think that
I'm
has
angry
anything to do
because
with
I'm good at Street
adrenaline,
Fighter,
Phil.
and it pisses me off
He
that I
won
lose to
spiritually.
bullshit. But then,
It's
when I'm
really
beating
obvious
multiple
that
master
it's a
ranks,
lie.
that doesn't matter.
Just
None
look
of
at
that
how
doesn't
he
matter,
refuses
right?
to have.
He had a really bitchy pre-stream. That was pretty funny. Members only. Secret Hitman recording session. I got a gifted membership. Those are always nice. Sheesh. You're just giving people footage to clip, man. I don't think he gets it. I suffer depression. Every single detractor can get fucked. Let's give this, Let's give this video a view and a thumbs up to make sure that every video negative of Phil shows up higher in the YouTube algorithm than DSP's own videos. That's literally all he's doing. But this is nice. It was a fun one.
can't get in.
There you go.
Okay.
I can't go
Just
in.
drop down.
There's a
course
fuck.
not.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
God, there's a hole here.
Oh my God. Oh my God. No comments yet. Stream chat was popping though. There needs to be just like a glowing arrow.
Yes. If there's not a glowing arrow, he can't find it. So. Ammo.
Pull the car out of the ditch.
dual
Okay,
hook.
press the hold up bumper to follow the ground hook on the car. Aim at the tractor and release. That's how you do the dual hook. Okay.
Let's
I
see.
didn't understand that earlier.
Oh, fun stuff. Collabing is fun. It's what you can do when you have internet friends. That was cool. That was so wild. That pre-stream, man. Like, you're just giving the tractors content. That's all you're doing. That's some funny shit. I thought he was gonna talk about like heels versus babyface, talking about Starfield. I thought he teased that. Didn't you? Didn't he seem like he was gonna talk about that? But then he didn't, because I guess he was too busy talking about how good he is at Street Fighter. Phil Collins. Yeah. More tweets. Getting likes from people who
So
he
there it
doesn't
is.
like.
You see it here? I'll zoom in real fucking close.
What
Here,
is
just
this?
so you could see it. Just so you could fucking see it. You fucking brain dead loser virgin fucking retards who have nothing else better to do. Go fuck a fleshlight, Ryan Hot. Here it is. You see it? Give a shit about doxing myself. I've been doxed a billion fucking times. Come suck my fucking dick. Jesus fucking Christ. I ain't doing a fucking one of the goal. I'll do these nighttime goals. I ain't doing anything. All the other shit's going back. I ain't doing a fucking thing.
This is some old news. But yes, review China, USA. With the video. Do you really want to watch this whole thing? Well, you did redeem the points, so I guess we should. Let's watch Rich being a toxic ass. And I'm sure DSP is going to get paid to watch this at some point.
So there it is. You see it? Here, I'll zoom in.
Suck my micro
Got a lot
penis.
of other shit going on in my life. I ain't doing anything else.
Today's video was brought to you by the Big Cheese Crusaders. Link below in the description.
I'm a low T beta cut.
Watching.
I know that
low
in the past
RTU being
there have been
toxic.
things before things changed where like Pokemon stream. Matter of fact, I'll get the list of it. Can you guys see it? The spider eating, that was actually from Twitch, but I'll still do it. The Rocky Mountain oysters, the durian, the soda I did, the 8-ball I did, Pokemon I didn't, so these could go. Durian still got to be done. So there are.
How degrading.
If there's something I'm missing there, please let me know. So before I get to any of the super chats, I'll start literally from the top here. I'll highlight Rich's clap button. We're going to go over them. Rich, I'm not a therapist. Also, Rich, I'm an expert when it comes to marriage and divorce. Yeah, I never said that. You could give an opinion on something, but people don't like opinion unless it's theirs. Phil is better at the game. Here, I don't like Zelda. I don't like it. These past few streams have really rubbed me. He's in the wrong way. He's slowly starting to become DSP 2.0. All right, he's mad because I played only 15 minutes of Zelda. Rich, I am sincerely saying this to offer constructive criticism. There you go. You need to find a way to stay more on track with these streams. This is disorganization and seeming lack of care. You guys let him get away with not following through on goals. He doesn't have time for anything else because this is easy. Throw money at him and never demand he follow through, and he will. He is Phil at all levels. Oh, Prison Media. I went to take care of something in the back end, and the stream is done. It was done early last night. We were told you'd make up for the time. I don't mean any disrespect, and I'm not trying to say the viewers should dictate every little thing, then leave for a project and promise, and only then to abruptly leave for another project. I think it just kind of rubs people the wrong way. Really taking my audience for granted. When the hell do I? Now that's one that I don't agree with. When the hell do I take my audience for granted? Why do people think I'm blocking comments, dude? I don't block a single fucking comment ever.
Congratulations.
These aren't trolls, though, dude.
Gives
Some of
himself
these
a big
names I
old
know.
clap.
That's not true. If you
It's not
promise to
true.
do something, you know,
It's not true.
think about it from this perspective, and this is where people are right. Any other job, hey, Rich, we're going to pay you to stay for 3 extra hours. You take the pay, and you're like, yeah, I'm leaving now.
Oh, man. It's going to be rough. Giving himself a round
You
of
wouldn't
applause.
be allowed to do that. You know?
You know.
So, no, that they are right about. 100%. That's not even up for debate.
The hell?
Yeah, but dude, I mean, it's only been a couple streams, but you still can't say, hey, I'm going to stay up till 1 a.m. and it doesn't happen. Okay? So there's no question about that they're right about that. 210%. Okay? That's not even up for debate. That's not even, I'm wrong.
For Pakistan!
You know?
No.
And what's funny is I'm making up, so for anyone think that this is Review Damage Control USA, I actually chose to do this before I even saw these comments. I didn't look at these comments until now. I didn't look at these comments until someone said in the super chat to look.
No, you shut the fuck up, Dad!
When it comes to the other goals, here's what I'm going to do. When am I going to get to these? Well, the spider reading, I got to find a new spider. What the hell happened to that spider? That was for Twitch, but it doesn't matter. I'll do it here. I got to get new balls. The durian's
you have to
fine.
get new balls.
Pokemon, I'll buy the games on fucking stream tonight. The bear costume, I haven't got to find it.
Dude, you really going to make me watch this?
Sekiru, I'll play that for fucking free, and someone paid me to play that. That's
Sekiru.
ridiculous. The VTubing. There's someone I've actually I just talked to her on Twitter today. I'm talking to her again tomorrow. She does the artwork for it. And if nothing else with that, that'll be insane, man, because you're going to have two dudes pretending to be VTubers talking about shoving things up their asses.
Of course.
What a punk ass bitch, effeminate man.
So,
damn it.
No, man, there's definitely valid criticism there. 110%. And for me to say that all of it is wrong, and for the past couple streams where the time I should have, you know, there was no emergency. See, that's where I don't agree. So I will say one thing too, and then I'll get all to the super chats and the stream labs and stuff like that. If I don't get this done by August 1st, I will on stream donate to a charity of your choosing. Because I don't want anyone here to think that I'm just looking to make a quick buck, because that's stupid. Like, not only is it just fucked up, it's stupid anyway. What, in the long term, it would hurt everything that I'm doing. So, if things don't get done, like I don't get this list done by August 1st, I'll hand over $1,500. I'll let you guys choose the charity. I'll show you on stream that I give it to charity. Yeah, I'll do that to hold myself accountable. I don't get the right to keep that if it doesn't happen. It's going to, but if it doesn't happen by August 1st, then I'm just gonna any other business. Yeah, you gave $300 for that. It's only fair. So if it doesn't happen by August, if this stuff doesn't happen by August 1st, like I said, I'll donate the money to charity because I feel that's right. But no, I don't want anyone to feel like they're getting slighted. Well, that's why I'm saying if I don't, thank you, I appreciate that. If I don't get this list done by August 1st, it's not my money to keep. Imagine going to a clothing store and they'd be like, all right, I'll get you the clothes in sometime in May. And then it doesn't happen. The bottom line is this. I do owe an apology. When a goal is met, the promise should go through. With the stuff I have a list for, it's pretty much guaranteed that I'm going to get them all done. But if I don't get them done by August 1st, I will donate $1,500 to a charity of your choosing because I'd rather hold myself accountable. What am I doing on the screen right now? Oh, it's me fapping. I hit the wrong button. I'm sorry. It's not me fapping. It's fair. So, if I do not get what I promised done by August 1st, I am not better than anybody. I will have to hold myself accountable like anyone else had to be held accountable, and the money will go to a charity of your choosing.
Surely he wouldn't try to
As soon as
scam
you
a
promise
charity.
an amount of money like I'm giving away 10 grand, that money is no longer yours, okay? You have already come to terms with I'm giving this money away.
Lost in Gaming donated $5.
Lauren's
Hey,
a really
Rich,
creepy
I like
dude.
you, man, but I think my comment in the VOD of yesterday's stream was pretty fair. Please look at it if you haven't.
These bones are weird.
So, let me take a look here. I'm already getting feelings as to
why is it
what this is about.
Not connected.
I don't know. Which one is it? Is this yesterday?
It's getting feelings.
Why wouldn't you just retype it?
There we go.
Let me look something up here too.
Oh my god. It's so ridiculous. You're a typical DSP fan.
Could you just say what you wrote and stop? I'm not seeing your... All right, you know what I'm just going to say, man? Even though I'm still doing this stuff and just spent $90 on cow balls, if you don't like it, then you could unsubscribe. I don't know what else to tell you. That's it. That's it. If it bothers you that much, I have a lot of other stuff going on in my life right now. If it bothers you that much, just unsubscribe. That's it. That is where I will end it there, and we're going to move on. There is 306 likes and 19 dislikes. It really can't be that big of a deal. And that's it. If you think I am a scammer and scandalous and a horrible person, even though the people here who sent the money are okay with it, and it's still happening, then just leave. It's okay. You don't have to. It's if you're that bothered by it and you think that I'm an unethical person, by all means, it is a simple click away. You don't have to watch anymore. There, I've relieved your stress. I'm sorry to have stressed you.
To open Joey up to the same harassment.
Typical lolcow.
You even want to step further, trying to get Joey to meet with him and whatnot.
It's just what it is. It's not. You could have people making accounts with no activity on them, even if they've been around for a couple of years. I've checked the accounts. Have a good night, Mari, by the way. I see you. I just saw that now. And it is what it is. If you are that bothered by it, if you think I'm unethical, if you don't enjoy the streams,
the lolcow anthem,
I'll go by the numbers. You could cry. And if you still, and even if you're not crying and you genuinely are bothered by it, then you could stop watching. I'm sorry. Like, did it mean to...
Doesn't sound sorry.
Ruin your day. Yeah, I have a feeling I got brought in debate. Because why wouldn't you... Here's the thing, too. Just say it here. Like Lost in Gaming, why didn't you just say what you wanted to say, your take? It would have come across as more valid. It's a bizarre way to do it. That was bait. Shala, thank you for becoming a member of a alleged scammer.
Oh my god.
You're welcome to come on.
Shorten
and
it.
Same with who was the other guy who was flipping out over quantums. That would make a interesting stream. Like, dude, if it, like I said to you, it's that simple. I'm not going to lose my shit. I'm not going to fucking... But, I don't know.
I'm not going to
unsub
fucking...
to me, unfollow me, don't watch the stream. That's okay. You could be angry at me. I got a lot on my plate. You being pissed off at me for something like that is not on the top list of my priorities right now. It's that simple. Have a good night. God, people want to stir up controversy over fucking anything. So, it's unbelievable. And you could, that's why I looked at the like, that's why thank God that plugin still works, because you could have 1,000 comments. Keep in mind, people can make different accounts. Keep in mind, people could do things to get multiple likes on a comment. The likes and dislikes show a lot more than comments, because comments are like fucking Yelp. People only go in the comments to bitch.
Women's fault. Corporate greed, women's fault. Even though they make up a fraction of corporate executives, of course.
There, man, you know what?
Oh boy. This was a recommendation. Dude.
Are cool.
Come on.
It's not going to show the fucking amount, really? Here you go. And I'm ending the stream now. I'm not in the fucking mood for anybody. Here is $15.30 that I donated. So suck my fucking dick. I'm out of here. Good night. Unfucking believable.
Bye. Don't come back.
Jesus fucking Christ. 3 fucking crybabies won't shut the fuck up about it. Shut up. Shut the fuck up, you fucking virgin losers. God damn. Go get a life. Go outside. Find meaning in your fucking life.
Find that meaning.
It would have never been let go. I was like, you know what? These 3 people are going to make 60,000 fucking accounts because they're angry and can't get pussy. So I have to do it to shut them the fuck up. Jesus fucking Christ. Fuck all of you. God damn it. Jesus Christ. You know what? I'm going to fucking pull a low. You mention it now. The money's gone. The money's there. You can it's August 1st. It's August 1st. Still 2 hours left. Are you okay? You going to sleep at night? Did I save your fucking life? You fucking loser reject pieces of shit? God damn, you're losers. You are failures at life. Look, man, you can be pissed off at me. I don't feel like fucking streaming anymore tonight. I don't feel like streaming. Yeah, Lost in Gaming. I don't give a fuck if he can get fucked. Where is he? All right, Danny the Foot. See you later. Bye. Have a good one. Dude, I got a lot fucking going on in my life. I got a lot of shit that I'm not going into going on in my life. It wouldn't have ended.
Maybe
it would have
you're
been, there
not
would
in
have
the
been
right
60 other fucking
mindset
sock
for
accounts
this.
that would have done it. It would have just been every fucking day. Even if I do the fucking Rocky Mountain oysters and the bear costume that I have right here, it's whopping August 1st. And all it would have.
By the way, if you don't know, Rocky Mountain oysters are testicles. He's talking about eating balls. Literally eating balls. What a life.
You did it on August 2nd, so we're going to bitch about it incessantly every fucking goddamn fucking cocksucking day. So it had to be done. It had to be done. But it doesn't matter. They would have still done this anyway. It would have never went away. So there's the donation. So what now? What is, because I complained about it? Is that what it's going to go to now?
Nobody is jealous of you.
The money
Rich.
is in there. Suck my dick. Gave it to St. Jude's. Cry.
No, suck animal balls.
Fucking Christ almighty. 3 fucking losers making 20 fucking accounts. Danny the Foot, what are you pissed off at? What are you pissed off at? Yeah, I had to, because they would have, even if tomorrow this all happened, it would have never been let go if it was 48 hours afterwards. So there you go. You got it. And people are pissed off and leaving. That's fine. I don't know what you're leaving for. Well, that's what they want. And what's amazing is that the people that were incessant about it, who would have made 67 accounts and donated and had voice chats, they had nothing to do with it. No, that needed to be said. I regret nothing that I did. I just know I needed to come back on to explain myself. But that it would have, I'm never, ever, ever, ever promising anything again. When the fear thing is done, when it's done. When something else is done, it's done. Because you're going to have fucking rejects like that who are just not going to shut the fuck up. And that's the thing. That's not feeding a troll. That's just something unavoidable. There would have been, and I'm sure they'll move on. Ryan Hott came from the fact that I called out Melanie Mack. Do you really think that he cares about ethics? Do you think he honestly gives a fuck? He just hates me because I don't want to see gay people harmed. And he's like, wait, what can I defame him with? And it worked.
Ugh. Ah, fuck. Yeah, he really handled himself well in that Melanie Mack situation. Everyone loves the gays now because Rich Review Tech defended them with his ample girth. Homophobia ended that day, and we have Rich Review Tech to thank. Thank you, Rich. Doo-doo-doo. Okay, that's it. Thank God. So we've already seen that. I mean, I have. Theo. Speaking of Theo, we have that problem. I said problem because I read this. The real problem with Cyrax, Daniel Larson, and Chris Chan. Problem is that their fucking legal system just doesn't want to work. Like, the guy raped his own mother, and they're like, free to go, and you can go back to your home where your mother is, who you raped. It's like, holy shit. You just straight up given up, I guess. He needs the Cyrax treatment, where there's someone standing outside of his house with a sign that says, this guy is a motherfucker. Oh, I did the Mitsuri costume, and I did Bernadetta, and those are the only two I've done so far. So here we go. Here's, there's some issues. Ooh, I need to fix those. Those are some warped pixels, but I'll fix that. I'll fix those before I send it out, before I email it. That turned out pretty good. The arms have these floppy things on them, which I don't do like individual physics for. And Bernie. And right now I'm making Bulma. You can see here. There we go. Let me hide this hair. Hide the bones. There we go. And I'll make the hair more appropriately sized too. But this is a new one. I don't think this is one that I had before. Okay. Yikes. Lolcows. Gonna be lolcows. Rock bottom coming up fast. Yeah, he's just getting more and more angry. I guess we'll see him tomorrow, when he's even more angry. There's the EDP video from King Sly. Don't have a whole lot to react to. DSP trolled on by PayPal trolls. You piece of shit. He responds to them too, which is funny. Like, maybe that's why he's so angry. All the payment requests. It's just building up. It's all adding up, probably. It's just a variety of things. You know what bothers me is that no one's really... I guess maybe I just don't follow them. I want to see someone talk about the recent Ralph happenings. But I guess no one on YouTube talks about it. Maybe they're afraid of getting flagged. Maybe there's a channel that does even Ralph news. Maybe if I look it up. Because he's having a big meltdown too. Grace Thorpe. From 7 days ago. Is there a new video? From a month ago. That's the latest. That doesn't make any sense. Why would this one be... Oh, it's a stream? Yeah, no one's really reporting on his stuff. A month ago. There needs to be like a Ralph News channel. There is one for Ralph. I'll send the link later. What's it named? Do you know what it's called? I mean, Sunrise Productions hasn't made a video in 3 months. Maybe I should fill that gap. I don't know. Mudahar isn't reporting on it. I guess they're trying to starve him, you know? Just by not talking about him. I guess maybe they get that makes him angry. Maybe that's like the no Ralph November strategy. Oh yeah. Someone on Discord linked me to a Twitter video. Or a Pippa video. Here we go. Let's check this out.
I put the box.
This one's quick. If Pippa was
I
hot.
put the boxes down, go over, knock on the door, and boom! A gunshot! My second Christmas killed himself! I walked in. Floor looked like the whole ass video game, just blood everywhere. And get this, his suicide note was stuck to the fridge with a Cookie Monster magnet.
Why are he-
All he wrote on it, Nicole's fault. I'm Nicole, by the way. Hi. What the fuck did I do to him? Maybe I missed the office softball game? Men are so into this revenge suicide thing. But whatever. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters.
How do you know I'm not on your social level?
Fucking look at you. Listen to how you
Kmart,
talk. How do you
I don't
know
shop
I'm
at
not?
Kmart,
Shut the
I don't know.
fuck up.
Hey, I didn't do anything.
I know. It's what you will do. I've had my ear talked off about comics, laser swords, lowering the age of consent, ninja hand signs, just all that weird shit.
You know, the other pretty girls here are a lot nicer than you are.
They talk to you because it's
Shops at
funny.
Kmart. I
They're
don't.
Yeah, a lot of people's...
Oh, you're funny? Tell me a joke.
If you were hot, would you be like Nicole? Do you want my honest opinion? I think if I had grown up conventionally attractive and like popular and shit, yeah, I would have been a huge asshole. I would have been a massive fucking asshole. It's just too easy not to be. Why would I have ever looked inwards and reflected on myself? I would have had to have like a major like religious awakening or something to get me to stop. Yeah, power corrupts. I am not immune to corruption. Could you imagine? No, I cannot imagine actually. What? What do you mean what? What do you mean what? Why you say what?
Everybody, make sure to like, comment, and sub.
What if? What if? Over here talking about what if she was hot. What a 200 IQ killer looks like. Is Jed still going?
My very base
However,
audience.
the difference is
let's
I track my
go.
win-loss ratio. It's 61%. As I said, it took me 5 sessions. No.
Man, he was just pissy the entire pre-stream, and it's only going to get worse. People giving him money being like, you seem like you're in a bad mood. He's like, I'm not in a bad mood. I'm going to play Street Fighter later. It's like, what? That disproves that you're in a bad mood? Okay. Strange. Like maybe saturated content. Help me, saturated content. Report some news. Oh god, it's the Wings video. Fuck, I don't want to watch that. And this one is from 3 days ago. That's like forever ago. Oh, this one's Airsoft Fatty. This fat tub of shit. Ah, look away.
Okay.
You
can pick it up.
So this poor Asian laundromat worker has to deal with Fatty and his goons coming into the store so that he can give off his mildewing and disgusting clothing that hasn't been washed in over a month. It's a punishment that, honestly, I can't imagine this small town in New York is really ready to put up with. Either way, you know, it's all goofs and gags, guys. Come on, let's not read into it too much. Either way, today we're going to examine some things that Fatty's been up to, and I sort of want to use Fatty in quotation marks because everything that I think is posted by Fatty, outside of maybe some videos, are, so like, you know, Twitter or Instagram or community posts, stuff like that, I think is all done by Blazer, you know, his community manager. And I've even had a comment on a video previously from Fatty talking, it wasn't even like on a Fatty video, it was on some other video. And so it's like, okay, well, clearly they're aware, they're watching all the content that is going on. And I think it's kind of obvious that like Fatty can't even figure out how to like function his own videos. So I don't think he's the mastermind behind all these things coming out. One of them is there was some spat on on Instagram with some like cannabis dealer or something about, I don't know, they were getting in some argument in the DMs, and Fatty was saying, yeah, I'll come and flip your table at the next convention or whatever. And it's like all this like mad talk. It's like, I don't necessarily view Fatty as like a nefarious character. It doesn't really seem like it's up his wheelhouse to try and threaten people. So it sort of seems like, you know, it's probably his manager's doing, and it's excluding Chris from other communities. He even said that he wanted to gauge interest in doing a 420 review channel.
Oh my god.
Doesn't make any sense. I don't want to watch that. You know, I mean, I guess you can try and separate your niche. I don't think it's going to be successful. But even still, it's like if you're getting in arguments with dealers on Instagram, I'm sure Fatty is like blacklisted from a lot of these groups online. And in turn, it's affecting his bottom line. He's not able to get these connections with other people. And he's sort of isolated. And that's sort of what the tiny house has become. He's on Blazer's family land or whatever, so he's isolated there. He doesn't have any of his friends anymore. There's getting, you know, in spats with creators online and stuff. It's like, it's not looking good. But we're going to examine some of this stuff. We're going to examine some of his shorts, some of his whatever. Either way, enough babbling.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Before we hop into the video, forgive me if you guys are hearing the sounds of fans and stuff in the background. It gets really hot in the tiny home with how well insulated it is, and it is way too hot not to be running fans. And even then, like, I might even try breaking out the AC later. It's getting that warm in here.
So, we've made this point before. He lives in New York, and in a lot of these, like, slightly lower northern cities, you know, like, you know, some of the Midwest and New York and whatever, Pennsylvania, you know, it's going to get really humid and can be really hot at times. So it's no surprise that there's a lot of heat going on. He misspoke, you know, it's not because the house is over insulated. If anything, I'm worried that it's not insulated enough, and when the winter rolls around, it's going to be horrible in there. It's that he doesn't have any ventilation inside of his house. He has like a couple windows, but like, I don't think he has ventilation for the shower. So like humidity is just constantly building within his dwelling. So it's not looking good. He should have AC units. He probably needs 2 of them in all honesty at like all times, or at the very least keep all windows open to just get a draft coming in. Either way, not good.
If I just hear, if I just lay here, would you lie with me and just forget the world?
Terrible.
So this is the A+ content that Fatty is coming up with. Originality. You know, we looked at him doing the paintball art in the previous video, and now we get to see him do a cappella covers of songs. Now he's done it in the past, and it was something that Ian, of all people, pointed out during his documentary, was like, his content is so varied that it's like, you don't know what you're gonna expect from him. I am gonna save you from having to hear the rest of the acapella. I mean, Fatty's not necessarily a bad singer. He's not a singer in the regards that he could become like a professional singer or sell records or anything like that. Like, I think he's more suited to be like second seat at like a gospel choir, you know, or a church choir. You know, somebody who's decently good, you're not offended when you hear him sing, but not good enough to like blow you back, you know what I'm saying? So I believe this is prior to him going to New Jersey, I think, because I think he had a fresh cut and he had that little shaving in his eyebrow when he was in New Jersey doing all those tomfoolery videos down on the boardwalk. But you know you're going to a really uptight establishment when you have some crackhead dancing right next door to the shuttered business adjacent to your barbershop. He also just sort of looks like a koi fish with its head poking out of the water, waiting to get some food dropped into him by somebody that's standing on the pier. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it's cool, it's whatever. And you know, if this is the content that Fatty wants to navigate towards, because I actually don't think his shorts are that bad, because like the short snippets I can sort of get past. All the bad ones are just like, okay, yeah dude, cool, nice, and get to the ones that he's like hotboxing inside of his outhouse. It's like, those ones are pretty decent. It's better than like the stretched out long form content that he doesn't cut and edit anything out of, so then it's just like a complete mess. Wow, the diet is back on the menu, boys. You know, it's always funny. I just wish that anybody that would ever talk about dieting or getting in better shape or even making content related to that would just be consistent or honest. It's like, Fatty has zero interest in losing weight, and like, that's perfectly fine if he doesn't try and masquerade it or say things from time to time. And in defense, it can be like a defense mechanism in certain instances. So like, when he's gone to like the Chinese buffet and he's like, oh, it's a cheat meal, or it's like a one-off thing, I haven't eaten anything all day today, that's just a defense mechanism to like try and brace yourself from criticism. It doesn't work because people see right through it. It's like, well, if you were actually losing weight and we could see progress in different videos, then it wouldn't be a big deal. But it's like, if you want to eat, you want to double fist donuts for a meme or whatever, and that's what you want to do every day, go off, king. I don't wholly endorse it, but if that's the content you want to make, sure, you can do that. I'm not going to stop you. But don't come back and say I'm going to start doing exercise videos, or I'm going to eat better, or that this spaghetti dish he makes later in the video is actually healthy and nutritional. It's like, stick in your lane.
We just recently hit 500,000, which is absolutely amazing. We are working on a special that should be out within hopefully the next 2 weeks' time. Take a little extra time with it to make sure it's nice and special. Thanks, Fatty of the past. That was a great intro. Thank you. Yeah, congratulations on the 500,000 subs. Woohoo! We can barely hold the camera still.
So charismatic.
You know, it's really nice to start off your video by just like completely gargling your own balls and filleting yourself. And it's like, it's cool. You can be happy that you reach 500,000 subscribers. I know, so I check in with the Reddit every once in a while, in case any of the Reddit people watch any of these Fatty videos. I check in every once in a while just to see what's going on. And, you know, there was some back and forth about whether or not people think it was legitimate that Fatty gained these extra subscribers and views and whatever. So, like, the only odd part of Fatty's social blade is that in the past, like, week or two, his like views and subs like skyrocketed, like more than normal, but it's not like crazy skyrocketing. He usually will gain maybe 1,000 subscribers a week, maybe, you know, maybe every other week, something like that. And then the past week, to get to 500,000 subs, he got like 3,000 or like a little bit more than that. So it's a little bit odd, but it's not completely out of the ordinary. And like, initially I looked at it and I saw his like views uptick and I was like, oh, that's kind of weird. But then I realized he basically posts a short every single day, roughly, and each of his shorts get like 15k views, something like that. Some of them do better, some of them do a little bit worse, but 15k is probably right around where the average is. And so, you know, you do some math in your head and yeah, you're getting 1 million views in a month or whatever. It's not that bad, it's not that far off. I don't think there's anything nefarious going on, because it would be the dumbest thing to take a channel that has almost 500,000 subs, 99% of them are inactive, and then buy your way to 500,000 subs for literally no reason. It doesn't matter, because there's not like some new plaque you can get at 500,000 subs. It doesn't make a lot of sense. So I'm gonna squash that there, and I'm gonna say I think the subs were legit. I think there's a lot of traffic coming from the shorts. However, shorts views don't translate to money, like, at all. You know, your CPM for shorts is like 1/100th of like a normal video typically. I mean, I make longer videos, so it varies, but it's a lot less money. So even if he's getting like 1 million views on shorts, that probably translates to like 10,000 views or something like that on like a normal video. So it's not great. Either way, I think he's in the clear.
That's a mess. Now that makes the perfect pea serving things. And then you're going to take 2 hot dogs, cut them up, and use the other 2 serving things so that you've portioned out the perfect amount of hot dogs and peas. So, yeah. When I was young. Put the scissors away, kid, because you're going to hurt someone. And as you can see, my weenie's all peed up.
What?
Hell yeah.
So you probably have no idea, just based off of this initial clip, that Fatty's about to make spaghetti. Nothing says spaghetti like a nice pea and hot dog combination.
What?
Now, like, I've seen like carbonaras that have peas in it. I've seen that. He's obviously not making carbonara. He probably can't even pronounce carbonara. He doesn't know what that is. But it's also nice that Fatty still, I guess, doesn't have any cooking utensils really, because he's just chopping hot dogs on his countertop. You know, he's not gonna get a plastic, you know, I don't support plastic utensils in the kitchen typically, but he's not gonna get a plastic cutting board that costs $3 at Walmart. That's not gonna happen. He's just gonna cut it straight on the counter, leave the hot dog juice, who cares? We're putting him in ice cube trays or like potted plant containers. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know why he's portioning it like this. It's whatever. Let's get to the spaghetti.
So first sauce you want to put in there is that spaghetti sauce, that delicious red goodness, the one with that 4 cheese. And now you're going to take that 4 cheese.
Oh, man.
Tomato sauce, pasta sauce, whatever you want to call it. And we're going to make it a 5 cheese. We don't need a whole lot, just a little bit here.
So, like, he would be shocked by how easy it is to make your own red sauce. It's so easy. I didn't even realize this until like a couple years ago, where like, yeah, I would buy Prego or whatever from the store, and it tastes fine. It doesn't taste great. Making it fresh.
Thank you for the follow.
Fresh is so easy and tastes so much better. And like, I wish that there would be some progress in these cooking videos where it's not like, and like the crazy part is, you can make a tomato sauce for like the same cost of a jar of tomatoes. It's really cheap, especially considering you can buy a bunch of things like onions and garlic and seasonings and, you know, whatever, oregano and thyme, whatever you might want to throw in there for cheap. And tomatoes are relatively cheap, especially if you get like smaller ones. You can store them, you can chop them up right away, you can put them in a million different things. It's like, it's way more versatile. And I wish that these videos would actually take the approach of, okay, well, I want to do a cheap fatty man's video of spaghetti pasta. Well, that's cool. Let's see it. But where you actually make the effort of making something fresh and cheap. Because it is possible. It's not completely insane. And then you'll have extra ingredients to put towards your next thing. And it's like, all this, plus he's pouring like cheese sauce into his pasta. It's like, these two don't go together. It's not, I mean, it's gonna be gross. Just do better.
And now that it's just starting to boil, we're gonna go ahead and drop this all in. Peas and the weenies, you know.
Why do you
and
put
of course, now that
peas in spaghetti?
We're gonna throw in our barbecue burger seasoning.
The fuck?
You don't need a whole lot. You know, you can give it enough to get a little sweetness to it. Now we're gonna stir it. And now that the burger seasoning's in there, actually I might add a little bit more here.
Burger. Is that working?
The cheese!
Work! No, it crashes.
You know,
again.
I've seen videos before that talk about how if you're making, you know, those like short, like 20-second clips on Instagram of people making food, it's like their remedy to always make things taste good or look good or whatever is just put so much cheese into it that you completely destroy the flavor. I don't know why cheese has to be included in this, and it's like part of me sitting here, it's like, I wonder if clips like this were like shown at like war trials at the end of World War II to Italians, because I've seen plenty of clips of like an authentic Italian seeing somebody cut up their spaghetti or like make it weird or whatever, and it's like they're like, it's a disgrace to them, and it's like, what do they think about something like this? Where Fatty is just making a gross concoction of food, and it's really just abhorrent. It's scary. You know, I don't see how anybody can view this as possibly tasting good, and he'll say it later, but like, this whole dish would be, he loves ground beef, you know, get some ground pork, you know, brown up some ground pork, and this will make this dish infinitely better than using hot dogs as your pork substitution. It's like, oh god, I get it for the shock effect, but over time it's like, get it together.
Delicious spaghetti.
Figure it out.
Peas and hot dogs. I think this is a thick, but good spaghetti.
Yeah, it seems to be working out for you. I can see the weight just dropping off.
Peas in there.
I mean, it's just a pile of goy slop. It's just disgusting, gross stuff. And it's like, part of me is always like, I know Fatty's probably in slight financial dire straits. I don't know the severity of anything related to it. I mean, obviously he had to have a GoFundMe help him live somewhere. But I would just be more appreciative if he would just do like fast food reviews than doing stuff like this. Maybe I'm in the wrong, but I feel like if he's not going to make any efforts to make his food healthy or even appetizing or try and learn something new, what's the point? Might as well just see him make, you know, do a White Castle sliders review. You know, it's just like, I don't know. None of the foods ever make any sense together. It's just, no.
At least adds a texture. I don't know, I think the next time I make this, I'd use actual hamburger meat, and not hot dogs.
Dude's gross.
The peas add a certain sweetness and texture that's good.
I don't think I've ever heard peas being described as sweet. And now that I'm sitting here, I'm having like an existential crisis trying to think if like peas are a sweeter type of food, like vegetable. I think they might be slightly sweet, but I feel like typically in the experience that I've had them, they are sort of like a potato substitute because they're kind of creamy, and so like, and they can be a little bit salty. I don't know. I used to eat pea soup a lot as a kid, so like that's my main experience with peas. I didn't eat them raw all that much, but like, you know, you have to love him using his belly as his his table. He's just dropping specks of food on it, picking it up, putting it back in the bowl to eat for later. You know, you need to get that sweat and that slime and that grease all over it in order to really accentuate the flavors of Florentine Italy. You know, really get that oomph of Milan. You know.
God
that
damn.
being said, please make sure to listen to Fatty of the Past.
No.
And like, comment, and subscribe. Alright? That's the way
No.
we go here. That being said,
That being said,
always check
again.
those descriptions. I can't talk now. Always check those descriptions. We've got interesting links there to different things like the Instagram and the Cameo and a bunch of other stuff. So you just kind of have to go through it and find out what you like.
Am I too nitpicky to really hate these type of closures to videos? You know, I feel like I've probably done this in the past. I don't really do it at all anymore. Telling people to check out everything in the description, like the video, subscribe to the video, you know, come fondle me in the bathroom type. You know, it's just like, I feel like I don't do that a lot anymore, and I don't like it when I see it from other creators, and Fatty's not the only one, because I feel like the meta game of YouTube has changed a lot, because now even like ad reads, the ones like, usually you skip through it, but there are some people that actually put effort into their ad reads and like make you want to watch it. And it's like, I feel like it should be the same for things like this. It's like, what is you sitting there telling me to go check out your Cameo? How is that going to inspire me? I don't know. I mean, I guess maybe I'm missing out on some cash money, some cash dough by not doing that, but like, I don't know. I feel like it deters from the entire concept, and it sort of makes it feel a little bit inauthentic. It makes me feel like, well, you're just trying to, you know, squeeze some extra change out of me. And like, that's what Fatty is doing. I mean, that's why the GoFundMe is still up. You know, it's just basically a PayPal depository for him. So it's just like, I don't know, man. Either way, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.
Horrifying. Oh, shit. I forgot the textures. Let's see. Everything else is pretty normal. Arms working. Head's working. Just need to fix the textures. Alright, what Samurai Stance I got here? Boggling with the wine. Okay, I got a few other videos here. Oh, you wanted the P to be clipped. Okay. You got transcripts. What was that? All P'd up. When would that get caught up in the subtitles? Would it be P? No. E. All P'd up. Of course it doesn't spell it like it should. Get Audacity open. Let's see. Open. Recording device. There we go. Record.
And as you can see, my weenie is all peed up.
What would that sound like?
My weenie is all peed up.
That wasn't the request.
Weenie is all peed up. It's all peed up.
No. Zoom in.
It's all peed up. It's all peed up.
There we go. All peed up. I don't know why you wanted that clipped, but you asked for it.
It's all peed up.
Save in miscellaneous. All peed up. P-E-A-D spelled correctly. Okay, I'll add that real quick. What's in history? Pippa tried to kill a viewer?
Social currently blasting you at full volume in a Brazilian McDonald's and want to die. Keep up the good work, Pips. You're blasting me at full volume inside a Brazilian McDonald's? Really? Hold on, give me a second. Give me a second. Hold on.
Eu tenho uma bomba.
What a terrorist.
Desça ou eu vou te matar.
My very based audience, let's go!
Vá se foder.
Vá se foder!
Okay. There's a moment. Keep going. You were shot and killed by the police unit.
Dear Pippa, now I'm dead.
Translate. Don't worry about it. What the fuck did you say? Nothing. Nothing. You do tell me in English. Can you translate that? I don't speak forward. It's okay. The Brazilians in chat, they get it. They get it. If they could understand what the fuck I'm saying. You're so high. I'm not high. It's the McDonald's. They've heard worse. Hold on. One more.
Vou estripar você como se você fosse a última vítima turista desarmada do cartel.
Vou estripar você como se você fosse a última vítima turista desarmada do cartel. Does that even make any sense? Does that even make any sense? It was a 4 out of 10. 4 out of 10. Who was thinking of Big Pee? No sense. I tried.
She tried. Hopefully, bad stuff happened.
Wow, look at that. Actually, let me watch that again. Bum, bum, bum. They give me a script for moments like this. Okay. Based.
That's how you make quick content. Time me. Time me. Right, I'll export this. Then I'll add the sound. Time me. That's goals. I wish I could get shit done that quickly. There we go, there's the Bulma. Bulma's a go. What other videos we got? We got 20 minutes. DSP trolled by PayPal trolls. What's he doing
sausage,
right now?
I do. I prefer chicken sausage, but I think turkey sausage.
Cowboy
is
Pete. That longtime fan and chatter, Cowboy Pete. Totally not an obvious sock account.
Oh, I didn't mean
obviously.
To packed. That thing weighs a lot. I'll have to drop that off in my shit.
Got his glasses on. He's happy.
Okay, did we loot everything?
Okay.
No, right? Because I wasn't looting yet. So is there anything here I need? Stupid notebook. Plant.
Totally not an obvious sock account. Here, Phil, I noticed you were super fucking toxic on your pre-stream. Here's your reward. Here's what you get for being a toxic fucking dickhead. Here's my money. Keep it up, buddy. Keep being you. Mr. Snorpernell.
This is how to play the game!
Ew.
Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
I wanted to go closer and I went too far. Oh my god. He got super lucky and his standing medium kick stops everything I do. So I don't know what to do to that. Standing medium kick is stopping every normal I have. I'm 2 character distances away and he gets walk up throw. Yeah, it's nuts. I told you, Honda actually sucks in this game. The more I play with him, I believe he's a terrible character. Sucks. It really is disappointing. At first I really like this character. The more I play with him, the less I like him. Can't even anti-air. I have no chance to anti-air. It was a completely safe jump and she just did. Literally can't do anything. Can't do a single fucking move to any of that. All I can do is guess reversal level 1. That's it, which is a scrub move to do. It's random. That's the game. Terrible. The matches are not even fun because there's no way you can really counterplay her. And same thing. If anyone just plays a safe mid-screen game,
dude, I just can't do it. I can't win. I suck.
amazing. Well, as I told you guys, there's no way I'm hitting Master. It's gonna take ages to hit Master with this shitty character. Oh! I already landed! I'd already whipped and landed. I should have been able to block it. It should have been safe. Fuck this bullshit game. I didn't do that at all. I did butt stomp. Come on, man. He guessed, and it hit me. What the fuck am I getting combo for? I don't know what's going on. No idea why I got hit there. Can't block. I couldn't block it. Level 3. It's over. The fucking game just gives him a free combo. Won't let me block. There's nothing I can do about it. It's stupid. From mid-screen, you can't block online. You're trying to just block a random driver. Nope, it hits you right in the face. I'm not fucking doing anything. I'm just waiting for it and waiting to block. It doesn't block. Just hit me right in the face. Okay. No blocking on reaction. Whatever you fucking say. He didn't earn shit. There's nothing I can do. Oh! I can't block it either. He chipped me. I can't interrupt it. Amazing gameplay. I think Jamie stuck in the corner. That jumping she's doing is stuffing headbutt and my chop anti-air. So I have no anti-air for that jumping. She gets it free every time. I can't do anything. That was level 1 super. She wins. It's completely unfair mismatching top tier gameplay. Her character beats all my normals.
Alright, let's see if this works.
All peed up.
There you go.
All of them. She gets a free jump in I can't do anything about. The jump in
All
stops everything I
up.
do. She can keep doing drive rush normals and I have absolutely no counter for any of it. Nothing. All I can do is guess a reversal, which is insanely bad.
Perfect! Perfect!
1 super still not coming out. Like, how many times do I have to fucking do level 1 super input? Now wake up level 3 and she wins. Literally no skill. It was the same tire. I can't beat it. I'm telling you, Honda's terrible. The top tiers like this completely outplay him with 0 skill. This person sucks ass. They do. That was terrible. There was nothing there. No combos. Just basic drive rush and basic normals beating everything I do.
Adolf Pigler, you are very stupid.
That's it. She randomly pressed a button. She wins. There was nothing to it. She just guessed. I'll press a button and it hits counter hits me. That's it. Didn't earn the win. It's just because she's Cammy. Because I'm Cammy and all my normals are top tier priority. It goes through everything you're doing and I just get a free combo here because I'm Cammy. Had her in it, but the game says I'm Cammy and Cammy gets the neutral jump out of everything as well. The master level player did not beat me. It dropped my fucking combo how many fucking times during that match? Seriously. I had her a million fucking times. It dropped it a million times. What the fuck, dude? Come on! 0 earned combos and moves. This person was getting outplayed left and right. It was all drop shit. It was literally all drop shit. This person did not fucking outplay me at all. Get the fuck out of here. That was a terrible master, by the way.
There's the salt. The delicious salt.
Oh, that's it. I did a random dive kick. I win. Can't do anything. I just tried to do fucking my own drive impact. Nothing. That's it. Again, I'm not outplayed. It's the character. The character dominates Honda. Honda can't do fucking shit. He can mash jab, level 3 super. That's unbelievable. All they have to do is mash buttons. Dude, these fucking players, all they have to do is mash buttons. They get monstrously rewarded for mashing buttons. Why would they do 4 jabs into level 3 super? That's preposterously stupid easy mode gameplay. Why the fuck would that be in the game? Got insanely lucky. Did a random level 3, just mashed it out of the corner to get out of my trap in the corner, and just got lucky with the jump in. Oh my god! Again, insane luck. How did you win? Fucking luck.
Oh, salt. It's even now, again, my mouth overpowered with salt flavor.
Button, nothing. Yeah, I can't do anything. What a waste of a fucking match. There was no way I could play against that guy. He just stood there, did absolutely nothing, and got away with everything because his connection is shit. Go fuck yourself, you laggy bitch. There's no counter for it. My character has no counter for it. It's completely free gameplay against the fucking idiotic scrub mashing an online pattern. I appreciate everyone chilling with me tonight. I know that most people here, likely are people here, watching me or enjoying me rage at the game. Which is why, as you can see, contributions are what they are. Thanks to those who are here to enjoy it, though, and I would be great if you could support somehow.
I would be great if you
for
could.
this, right?
I would be great if you could support.
Why am I getting hit? Medium punch, level 3. Wow, you're outplaying me so badly by mashing medium punch. Do every attack I do. You're an amazing player.
Did you look at my
anything on reaction? Too laggy. That's game. Wow, you're so good. So you pressed medium punch 700 times. When you can't mash medium punch, I win. But if you just mash medium punch, it beats all my moves. You're an amazing fucking player.
Perfect. Completely dominating. Perfect, baby.
That's game. Once again, 0 skill. Get stuck. You're not. Oh, I did EX headbutt again. Nothing. So I will continuously fucking lose as the game continuously doesn't give me my moves. Over and over and over. I will lose, lose, lose. Piece of shit. Oh! The random drive impacts are killing me. I'm not expecting them, and they are counter-hitting me for ginormous damage. Milk, milk, milk. Wow. Yeah.
I'm gay, and that's okay. I don't have to
Completely lock me
hide.
down, man. That's what I'm afraid of.
Perfect KO. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Perfect KO.
Do anything. Done. Yep. I get locked in the corner and I can't move. And I'm trying to do stuff. And when I try to do it, it just fucking blocks it. And I'm like, come on. It's like critical moment for something. And it'll just drop it. And I'm like, oh my god. Well, I'm gonna rematch. So if my move had come out, I would have pushed him back with headbutt, and that would have been the game. But the game dropped my combo again, so I didn't get jab, jab, headbutt. He's able to mash out kick 360, because that's all it was. It wasn't timed. That was 100% mashed and lag, and there was nothing whatsoever I could do about it. It's just nonsense, because I had the combo to push him away, and I lose because the game drops my combo. Can't do anything. It's game over. Literally did absolutely nothing of any skill or impressiveness, just the same pattern over and over, and I can't do anything because I'm Honda. There's no skill to it at all. Trash gameplay. It showed him punching and wouldn't let me do a reversal. It had his hand out when I did my reversal, and it gave him the recovery. These players suck shit. This guy is absolutely atrociously bad. An atrociously bad DJ. And there's nothing I can do about it, because he knows the pattern to counter everything that Honda has. 0 skill, 0 timing. Yeah, I'm telling you, a good Jamie, I believe, can beat Honda all the time. I parry his fucking drive impact. The game allowed him to recover and still hit me.
Yeah, try me, Vivi. I need journalism difficulty.
He was like that today.
I did it! I did it! Master Honda with that fight. Oh my god. Oh, I did it tonight. Thank God I did it. Good stuff. Either way, I got it done, and I'm happy about that. Thank you guys. What a journey with Honda now over the last month, right? So whoever's next, like I said, whether it's Luke, whether it's a Lily, whether it's somebody else, hope you'll join me for the next journey, and of course the next DLC character coming out later in the month, Aki, who I'm going to try out. So, all right.
No, he's gonna love
Tonight
Aki here.
is the slowest night I have seen for support in months. I don't know what's going on. This is ridiculous. And like I said, I really need help right now in regards to tips to pay bills. There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me
It's WWE Champions time.
I love it. I love it. Is a mobile game addict.
Okay. I only managed to do 3 costumes today, the usual, as opposed to 5 last week. But we got Mitsuri. I think I got the issues figured out. Let me show this a little bit bigger. Your knees are pretty normal now. Feet looking normal. Everything's looking good. Can send this off to Mexicano. Bernadetta pre-time skip, which was always one of my favorites. We got her back. Recovering. Getting them all back one by one. And Bulma, who I think is a new one. I don't think I had the Bulma before, but this is Namek Bulma. And I'm also going to be working on this video here. Just need to align the video properly.
I feel the crystals start to form. Hate to say, but that's the norm. My acid level is too high. And when I play Friday 13, my cover's blown, my Twitch is seen. To realize that I'm the guy. What I will say is this: David made my wife dad cry. What I'll say is this: what I will say is this: what I will say is this: stop the big feed with the sigh. What I'll say is this: ding dong guy. I beg for subs, no time for cheers. Wasted numbers, all that is, and it don't make my PayPal good. Good pulls will come and I can't wait to end the stream and tap away. I gotta blow all of my door. What I will say is this: my parents will shortly die. What I'll say is this: what I will say is this: what I will say is this: Wolverine toy that did not buy. What I'll say is this: ding dong die.
Mandatory Saber cameo. I just have to line up the audio with the visual, and then that'll be a quick shit post in preparation for the big video. But this is how you don't play. Let's see who we got over on Twitch to go raid after I do items with the Bulma. Items. Get this going. Let's add to the soundboard here.
Oh no! Oh no! 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 Papa Vera! No! Not him! Ah!
There we go. Alright, who's the follow on Twitch? Let's see what we got here. We got Tevin and Shroom Dukem. That's it. And Serpent Hunter. It's Shroom watching.
Yeah. Stream ended abruptly last night.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for chilling with me today, and thanks for those who've supported so far. We have hit 100 likes.
Oh boy,
So let's do
time
a
for
quick
bubbles.
Celebratory bubble blow. So I'm not gonna use the bubble gun today because the last time I did it went.
No,
all
I
over
wasn't
the
too
room.
stoned. That's not why the stream
So we're
ended.
not
The stream
doing
ended
that.
just because it needed to end. But it's fine.
Save that for special reasons. We'll do a standard bubble blow today.
A standard bubble blow. You don't even get the premium bubble blow.
Thank you guys.
The alien got
What a
stuck
hack.
for you? He was stuck on one part where I had to like aggro him when I didn't want to.
Ah!
Rest in peace to Coolio, who died on my day off. Not that
Thank
I was
you
a
for the
huge
likes
fan
and
or anything.
engagement.
Thank you for the
Now,
likes. I don't think engagement
you guys can
matters.
support the stream if you're enjoying it. Again, liking the stream helps a
It's just a
lot.
it's just a reason to beg.
It's always so wild
Consider maybe becoming
how
a member.
casual this
It's
is.
just a beg.
Drop a
During
bag.
the next month of hot new releases.
Like I know
super
it's
chat,
like, you
a
know,
super sticker,
it's
a
expected,
membership,
it's second
maybe a
nature,
membership,
but it's
or
always
a
so
tip.
uh
Right now we're at $59.
Yeah, you too. May the good blood guide your way, everybody.
Hopefully being 100.
We'll see y'all
we have a silly
tomorrow.
hat for the rest of the stream. So we hit $100. You guys get to vote on a hat. It would be great if we could hit that today. Thanks in advance to anyone who supports the stream. Okay, let's
playing
continue.
like it's a walking sim. No wonder he's so low energy.
Okay, so we heard a scream, a blood-curdling scream.
Yo.
So we're gonna investigate what
No.
the scream was. Third person. It's very
All right, I'm
exciting
here.
to see what this was.
Ludwig World Order, thank you for the raid. I was about to step away for a second, but now I'm here, engaging in the content. Hello, sir. Thank you for the raid. We're suffering in space with
So there's a creature here.
this creature,
Apparently hunting the people.
and I'm just poking around on the new PS5 I got, downloading shit and jumping through games. Hence the games and demos. And he's doing some wild shit in Starfield, so